Writers for life. Hold up. We gotta talk about the beautiful Selena, straight out of Oak Cliff. Y'all out here pressed over a couch. Get a life or get a therapist. Writers for life. Let's cook 'em. Shout out to the beautiful Selena, Selena, Selena. Always doing a thing. Coming from Oak Cliff, Texas, with the vibe that she bring. Always inviting someone to come sit at her couch. Selena, tell me what's poppin', what we talking about today. Selena, Selena, we see you big sis, doing your thing out here. While the haters try to break your shine, but you never show fear. Fuck the haters, let them make you shine. Big sis, Selena, you're one of a kind. Keep bringing the couch, keep building the nation. You the inspiration for this generation. They envy the beauty, they envy the grace, but they could never take your place. Damn, y'all, why y'all hating on Selena? It's a comedy show, watching grown men and women with nowhere to go. Bashing the queen while you living in the basement. Looking for a flaw, but you can't find a replacement. Is it cause she's beautiful and you look like a mess? Or cause your bank account is under cardiac arrest? You ask for positivity, but bring the ick instead. Living in her mentions rent-free in your head. She's motivating, inspiring in the middle of the storm, while you're out here acting way below the norm. Grown folks seeking glory on a tiny little screen. You don't want the truth, you just wanna be me. You need an actual couch at a therapist lounge instead of digital streets where you beg and you scrounge. We got to give props where props is due, man. Selena is built tough. She's a strong woman, and she's had about enough. Pushing through the obstacles, you swear she can't sway while you're tripping on the pebble in her driveway today. They got envy in their eyes, squinting just to see her, wishing they could be her, or even just be near her. You couldn't walk a mile in her shoes, don't try. You trip on the first step and start to cry. You can't bear the cross, you can't handle the weight. You're just a fan in disguise with a whole lot of hate. Sit on the couch and tell her how you feel. Oh wait, you're too scared to keep it that real. She's a teacher, a therapist, the boss of the year. The only thing you're bringing is a salty little tear. If they at your top, sis, let them stay there. It's the best view they'll get of a true millionaire. Shout out to the beautiful Selena, 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 the star. We know you're doing right by how pressed they are. It's a badge of honor when the losers start to bar. They're just mad cause they're irrelevant and left in the dark. Fuck the haters, let them polish her shine. Oak Cliff's queen and she's doing just fine. Fuck the haters, let them make you shine. Big sis, Selena, you're one of a kind. Keep bringing the cow, keep building the nation. You the inspiration for this generation. They envy the beauty, they envy the great, but they could never take your place. Writers for life. Go buy a couch, since y'all love her so much. Selena, keep them talking, it's free promo. They can't be you, sis. They just extras in your movie. Writers for life, and that's on everything. Shine on them. Writers for life.
Okay, let me stop it. Shout out to Riders for Life. Thank you so much, CC. I really appreciate you for being my first super chat today. I want to speak to everybody that came in. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Young Riez. Thank you so much. I don't know can you tell me who's a new member? You bought a new membership. I appreciate it. Thank you. Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are allowed to be yourself respectfully. I have to say that because some people just get out of hand. They don't have a lot of panel etiquette, I would say. But I really appreciate you, CC. Me and CC, boy, we ride or die. Me, CC, and Chicky, the three amigos. So shout out to my true supporters and everybody that just came through. Ryan, I hope you're having a great day. Young Riez, I hope everything is going well with you as well. You said, yes, I was having a few issues, sis, with something. Oh, okay. Well, let me know what's going on with that. And can you tell me, did you make somebody a member? Because if you can, let me know who that is because I can't see it on this end. But yeah, we'll talk later. You know, you can't put everything out in this in these YouTube streets. Well, welcome if this is your first time. I hope that you will like, share, and subscribe. And for those who just they just their goal is to be ugly, to say ugly comments, disrespectful comments. I'm like I said in my last live, if you don't like my so-called stank attitude, or you don't like how I express myself, or you don't like my channel, feel free to unsubscribe. You know what I'm saying? And there's a million other channels that you can go on that would, that may be something that you enjoy, or it is, something that fits your fancy. But I have learned a lot doing a lot of people pleasing. It gets you nowhere. And a lot of the times people will say, "Oh, I don't like her attitude. She stank," or whatever. And I'm like, you're projecting the stank. So, how you go about handling that is find a channel that will better suit you. Because everybody's personality is not for everyone. And I'm not going to try to be for everyone because I'm just not that type of person. I'm not like that in real life, let alone some on a social media platform. Um, so I would say anybody that if you're over here just to look, listen, to critique, to judge, to be nasty, and bring the stank-a-dank over here. Take your stank-a-dank butt on where you feel better. Okay, don't come over here projecting. That's a lot of things. What people do on here is a lot of projecting and deflecting. I wanted to say happy Juneteenth to those people that do celebrate it. I know a lot of African American people that do not celebrate Juneteenth. Just going to give you a brief history of that, as well as Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all my strong fathers. And, a lot of times fathers are overlooked because of Mother's Day. Mother's Day seems like everybody promotes Mother's Day, especially in the media. It promotes Mother's Day more than Father's Day, but fathers are very important. And that's what's wrong with a lot of America now, because we do not appreciate the good fathers that children actually do have. And we focus more on the fathers that is not there. It puts a negative, I would say a negative or distortion of fatherhood, because of what the media covers, the bad fathers. But there's a lot of good fathers that actually take care of their children. They're in the communities, giving back to their community. But more than anything, they are a part of their child's life. They're not just there physically, but they're emotionally, they're spiritually there for their children. And those are the fathers that I'm talking about. So I definitely want to highlight Father's Day. I think it's very important to have a good father. And if you didn't have one, maybe you had someone to kind of come into your life, and maybe as a mentor or uncle or a grandfather, that have gave you some type of male um, mentorship, to teach you how to be a man, or how to look for a good man, or what to look for in a good man, rather. So I want to highlight Father's Day because that is so important. I will not be, more than likely, I will not be on here tomorrow or even Sunday, because I'm going to be enjoying my family on Father's Day. And so I wanted to highlight Father's Day to all my supporters that truly support me. You are a blessing to your children, even to maybe other children that are not your children biologically. And I just want to say happy, happy, happy Father's Day. Um, and actually, Father's Day was first celebrated on Juneteenth, June the 19th, 1910, by a lady, and she was a Caucasian lady, Sonora Smart Dobbs, who wanted to honor her father, who was a silver war veteran. And so it actually came as a federal holiday by President Nixon. He signed it to be a federal holiday. So that is for the Juneteenth. So I wanted to make sure you guys knew some of that history as well. Hey, CX, thank you for coming through. Thank you, Juicy Fruit. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Hey, B. Dub, good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. And like I said, if you haven't heard what I said, happy Father's Day to those who are fathers or who have been mentors to people that actually needed a father. Happy Father's Day to you. You are the best thing that ever happened to a child, a good father. And I also want to go talk a little bit history about Juneteenth, but I'm gonna have the link as well down if anybody would like to join me. It says Juneteenth was President Abraham signed the Emancipation Proclamation on January the 1st, 1863. Okay. The decree was enforceable in areas still under Confederate control. Because Texas was far removed from the front lines, slavery continued and it kept more than 250,000 enslaved people after the emancipation. On June 19th, 1865, the Union Major General Jordan Gang arrived in Galveston, Texas, and he issued general orders which officially announced that all enslaved people in Texas were free, and it was an executive decree. Okay, freemen in Texas began celebrating Jubilee Day, and it later evolved into the Juneteenth celebration. Okay, and so and I said it became a national holiday in 1980, way before I was born, way before some of you guys were born. Became a national holiday in 1980, and on June the 17th, 2021, former President Joe Biden signed the Juneteenth as a federal holiday. So appreciate that, but like I said, they were a little too late, right? Little too late. But I just wanted to give that little brief information on Juneteenth for those who do celebrate that. For some of us who come from African American descent, to celebrate what our ancestors had to go through, even those that did not even know that they was free and still living in slavery. So I want to just make sure we honor our ancestors for what they been through, because like I said, a lot of them did not have this information until years later, which is crazy to me. But hopefully we can be free in our mindsets. A lot of us are enslaved in our minds. A lot of, especially African Americans. So yeah, I just want to make sure I bring that across. That's the little bit of history. And so shout out to your daughter's birthday, V Dub. I appreciate you, and tell her Miss Selena said happy birthday. I really appreciate that. Hi Naomi, good to see you. Oh, you've been in my prayers and my thoughts. I don't know. You said it on another channel that your son passed, and my thoughts, my prayers and condolences go to you and your family. It's nothing worse than losing a child, from what I've heard. So I don't even know what to say besides, hey, I'm praying for you that you can get through each and every day, because it's gonna take a lot of strength for you to get. Everybody wants to call me. I forgot to put my phone on do not disturb. But I definitely wanted to let you know that my prayers are going out for you. And I'm going to try to remember to do it daily, because you're going to need it. And I'm going to be praying for you, not PREY, but PRAY. So shout out to you, Naomi, for getting through each day the best way you can, because that's a tragic situation. So please, if you are a believer in prayer, shout out Naomi in prayer for her and her what her and her family are going through at this moment. Because it's going to be an ongoing battle. I can promise you that. Anytime we lose someone, and especially if you're losing a child, that's something that no mother, it's a pain, I'm assuming, that no mother would want to experience. It's very difficult to lose anyone close, but especially someone you brought into the world. So please give her your prayers if you are a believer in prayer, you know. I just wanted to talk a little bit about what you guys are going to do for Father's Day or what y'all was celebrating. I am later on going to be going to a celebration. So I just wanted to go live and see how everybody was doing before I kind of disappear this weekend because I will be will be disappearing once again. Um, Uh, Yeah, so and I will be disappearing this weekend, so I just kind of want to go live and just to basically wish all my supporters, especially the males, about Father's Day. So many times we overlook Father's Day. We overlook even some of us over Juneteenth. Like I said, I know people that don't celebrate Juneteenth. They have their reasons, and hey, I say that's a personal thing. I don't get into people's what they want to celebrate, what they don't want to celebrate. It don't matter. Everybody's an individual, so they do what they want to do. But I definitely, hey, Chill, how are you? I need somebody to come up. Chill, you want to come up? Is your buddy TJ? Is he live? Cause honey, when TJ gone, it's everybody gone. Hey, Gary, how are you? Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, Chill. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. But basically, like I said, I definitely, if you want to go back over, some of you might even know some of the history of Juneteenth and Father's Day. But if you would like to know that, you can go back to the beginning. I talked a little bit about both of those days, gave a little bit of history on that. Hey, Mel, happy Father's Day. I'm happy the World Cup is great. What about you? Yeah, I know they were in Dallas, and I had a couple of cousins that went to it, male cousins. They had went to the World Cup here in Dallas. So they said it's a lot of people. So that's why I said I'm staying away from downtown this week. Yeah, it was really congested. You said visit UK. And I told you I got a million cousins. I have one girl cousin. She went to UK by herself, and she said it was so nice. She had the best time. I was like, gosh, you're really bold to kind of go by yourself. I would at least have to have one person with me. But she went by herself. She said she had a very nice time. She said it was very nice, and she experienced a lot of great things there. So, yeah, I would actually like to and if I actually tell you who my relative is, you would probably be kind of like, "Are you serious?" But I'm not gonna say that because these people on here, they dox and they try to find out who you related to, your bloodline and all that. They're just weirdos. Then they'll say, "Oh, she's lying," that kind of thing. Um, Thank you so much, Mel Dub, and happy Father's Day to you. I know you've been enjoying your time off as well as I. So, but shout out to you, Gary. Are you Caucasian or African American, or are you African descent? Because a lot of I would say Nigerians, South Africans, they go to UK too to live. So, oh, okay. Yeah. So, like I said, I've never been there, but I would love to go. Oh, yeah. Okay. CC, shout out to you. But yeah, I got to get there. But yeah, I like I said, I'm not gonna be on here too long. And Gary, if you're a father, happy Father's Day to you. Uh like I said, my link is in the chat. Chill, you busy? Mel? Hey only, how are you? Long time no see. Mhm. Long time no see. I hope all is well. If you a man or I don't know if you're a man only, but if you are, happy Father's Day. Hey, Miss Chicago, good to see you. Oh, you're not a father yet. Okay. Okay. Well, happy Father's Day in the future, because you hopefully one day will be. But yeah, I gotta be careful because you just never know. You put your link up, honey. You get all types of weirdos coming through here. But oh, you said no happy Father's Day. Father's Day is Sunday. Oh, okay. Yeah, because, and the reason why I'm saying Happy Father's Day is because I will not be going live Friday. I mean, not Friday, but Sunday. I'm not going to be going live over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I'm just not. I'm gonna be with my family, and so I just wanted to make sure I let my supporters know that. But I will not be. So what's been going on, guys? You said no need to be careful. I'm a doctor, surgeon. I'm here to help you. Okay. Hey, young Riaz, good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for coming through. Tell your father happy Father's Day. I appreciate you guys. We have free healthcare in UK. We have a thing. Well, I don't know if it's free, but we have Medicaid for low income um, low income people that, do not have insurance. That's what they call was it Medicaid? Uh-huh. So but yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna be on here too long. I just want to make sure I let people know how I felt and what I wanted to let them know about Father's Day and Juneteenth. Also, I wanted to, like I said, I think earlier I had addressed people, if you don't like what I have to say, or you feel like my personality does not fit what you would want. I don't understand. And that's another thing. I don't understand people that lurk and watch you and to see what you have to say, even though they can't stand your guts. I can't understand that for the life of me. Um, and sometimes I think people's opinion, they need to keep it to themselves. Have you ever seen sometimes where people write stuff or they'll say stuff and you're like, okay, you could have kept that to yourself because I really don't know you and I don't value your opinion. So I don't know why you had to go out of your way to give it. So I have always learned, for the most part, if I don't have anything nice to say, I usually don't say anything. There's been some times where, yeah, it is strange, Juicy, but you'll have people that will hide under these troll accounts and, saying all types of weird things. And it's like, you came over here to tell me that. you know it's just like, go somewhere else. So that's baffling to me, and that's why a lot of people I noticed they don't go live like they used to, especially if they've been a content creator for a long extended time, and they've been with a lot of ups and downs on here. You'll see a lot of these content creators take mental breaks, because if you don't take mental breaks, you will start crashing out and going off on people that didn't deserve it, and then you'll start to find out that, okay, some of this stuff may be getting to you, and really it shouldn't, but we cannot deny the fact that it does get irritating at times when people coming at you sideways and disrespectful and expect you to be like, oh, God bless you, that's just not going to happen in reality. In reality, if you were to see a person and say something like that, more than likely you'll get punched in the face. So people get real bold in saying disrespectful things on the internet because it's a safe space. The internet is very safe. You can say and be anything you want to be. um did you say yes, mental breaks? And yes, you have to definitely take mental breaks. And also you have to uh if you are not aligning with someone, I would say maybe in a like a spiritual sense, as far as like you agree with their content, their spirit on how their intent behind what their content is. Like my content is never to tear somebody down. I have done that because at the time I was defending myself and I may have expressed in a way that was maybe counterproductive. Hey, traveling classy. Hey, beautiful. Um, Maybe counterproductive, but I felt better at the end. Um, you know, I I sometimes, like I said, but my intent of for my regular content is just to inform. I try to encourage people and give somebody, if they don't have hope, some hope for people if possible. But my main content is never to tear people down. Oh, thank you, Gary. And so that is never my main thing to do. But I noticed that a lot of times content creators that really, try their best to be positive or to do different type of content, they find themselves a little. Thank you, traveling Cassie. Sometimes I don't think so, because of the responses I get, but or the non-responses rather. But I really try my best not to just, go in as much. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then, I will kind of address some things and I'll just, shoot straight from the hip because I notice a lot of times you can't really pussyfoot around with people on here. You got to really just call it for what it is. And so that person will know and you letting that person know, I see you, I got you. This is my response, right? And then sometimes you'll see some things where I'll just be like, you know what, I'm not going live for a few days because I know that it will not be good, and I cannot allow people that don't know me and that I don't know get me to the point to where I'm just really crashing out. I talked about probably about a couple of weeks ago about the difference between a response and being reactive. I have been both. Sometimes I've been both at the same time. But there is a difference. When you're reactive, you're crashing out. You're just going in. You're saying the most crudest, rudest, egregious things just to get back at a person. And then when you are responding, it's in a more of being direct. I'm still letting you know how I feel, but I'm keeping my composure and making sure that you get the point what I'm saying. But I'm direct and I don't get too emotional with it. I believe when you're reactive, you're very emotional. When you're responding, you're not that emotional. You're just sticking to the facts and how you see a matter and you're direct with it. And so again, I have been both and sometimes both at the same time and sometimes one or the other. I would like to be less reactive and more give more responses if I have to. I do notice that some things are not worth the response, and I'll kind of decide as I mature, as I go and if I keep doing content, I'll keep maturing on what is something to respond to and what is something to just ignore, because some people just need the ignore button. Um, I'll have people that watch my channel or they'll watch my community wall, and and then someone will send me something and I'm like, okay, sometimes I'm have to tell people don't send it to me, but I guess sometimes people are trying to help and they trying to let you know what's going on. And then you be like, this person responded to me on a community wall, which is weird because you don't like me, you don't like my content, but you're responding to what I'm saying. That is the weirdest, obsessive kind of behavior I have ever seen in my life. And you'll find out that it's a lot of weirdos like that on the internet. Um, Listen, I promise you when I say that I really do not be checking for people because most of the time I'm not even on this app, most of the time. And then when I am on here, every now and then I might ghost watch, and every now and then I might go in the chat and just speak to people. But I learned that being on this app for a long period of time is never a good thing. It's never a good thing because you lose a sense of reality at the end of the day. And so when you find content creators that live on here and that they've lost a sense of reality, you just like, okay, yeah, you just lost in the sauce. And your content is full of BS, but you hide it up under uh big words and information that you got from the news feed, and you're just as petty, obsessive, and evil, and just all weird, all wrapped up in one. And so you'll find a lot of people like that on here. They're so obsessive with their hate. They're so bent on telling you how they feel about you, and they don't know you. They just know from what they see of you, and they don't like it. So that's why I said, stop watching, stop looking at the channel, stop looking at my community wall, and just do you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not checking for you. Now, do I have people that will send me things to inform me what's going on? Absolutely. And sometimes I don't mind it because I know that these people, for the most part, may have good intentions and they may be looking out for me. But sometimes I wonder, I said, I think some people have too much time on their hands on this particular platform and even on other platforms. You will see that people are intentional about responding to someone that they don't like, and they want to tell them what they think about them and their content and everything they do and what they're talking about, and they have to rebuttal. Like, I don't have to rebuttal nothing. Now if I'm doing reaction videos, maybe, I can understand doing reaction videos and you're reacting to what a content creator is saying about a particular subject, blah blah blah. But I cannot really react to your life or maybe how you perceive things on certain things that's about you. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. I don't know if you guys can understand what I'm saying, but I think that I really just think that a lot of people have too much time on their hands, and they need to find a way to channel out their negative attitude or their negative spirit. They might need to get an exorcist. Um, they may need to go into boxing or some type of recreation of event, activity that will help them to get burn all of that negative energy. But I noticed that people in this society now, they thrive on negativity. They thrive on the negative energy with other people. You said, I don't understand that either, Selena. If you don't like someone, why do you come around and be bothered? That's because in reality, they really do give a damn about the person they don't. Miss Chicago, let me go ahead and put that up there. Shout out to you. Cause I'm trying to hear I'm trying to understand. But somebody told me you can't understand crazy. Okay. If you're not crazy like that, you can't understand it. I don't go anywhere I don't like, saying. Now, sometimes I will check the scene on stuff to see what is going on, especially if your name is being involved in something or whatever. But sometimes, like, I don't even check for that. Um, like I said, there has been times I have checked the scene because you'll get somebody tippity typing and let you know, hey, this is going on. Your name being involved in this or said, or your or content being played or whatever. And then I might check it out and be like, oh Lord, and I might say confront it. I might even type in the chat like, nigga, I see, or whatever. I shouldn't say that, but I'm just saying that's what sometimes I be feeling like, and or I'll type it like, okay, and what? And some stuff I'm just like, I don't even want to look at it because I know my mindset would be ready to just go in. So some stuff you got to know when to hold them and when to fold them. So I don't know the rest of the song, but y'all got it. Um, yeah, I just don't. I don't understand it. I promise you, Miss Chicago, I'm not one of those people that say, "Oh, I don't care," and I really do care. Um, I really just don't care and I don't understand it, you know. But like a friend told me a long time ago, you can't understand crazy. I had my friend Denise will tell you if she doesn't come on here often. She comes and look at my content. Hey, Shotty, come and look at my content sometimes. If she is a member. Happy Father's Day, Shotty. If you are a father, if and she tells me, she said, Selena, I told you about these folks. She said, you got these people crazy on here. I'm like, girl. And I will sit back and like show my cousins and stuff what people be doing. And like people I'm cool with, they be like, people do this in real life on the internet. They are just totally shocked. And I'm like, yes. And I'm like, and because I had one cousin, it was like, "Slim, they don't even know you." I was like, oh my God. I said, I be saying the same thing. And it's like, um, it's amazing people's perceptions of you because of maybe what they've heard from somebody or somebodies that you have dealt with on surface, not really they really know you and you really know them, but they think they really know you. And I think that that's a little weird. It's very weird to me. Um you said thank you. I got oh okay. Well, hopefully you get some money. But yeah, Shotty, Miss Chicago, because it's really kind of weird. I mean, to me, you seem like you are a logical person. I don't really know you, but from the times that you spoke, it's like, okay, this lady, she got not only book sense, but she got street sense, and she know about people from the way you talk. And you can observe things. You don't always speak on stuff, but I notice every now and then you do speak on stuff if you observed it. And you're like, okay, let me check the scene, then I'm gonna speak on it, or I might not speak on it. So you handle yourself in a way that I would think a real normal woman would. So if you can kind of see that, then okay, I because I thought something was wrong with my mindset. Like, but then when I see your comment, and then when I'm telling my, family or friends about stuff that be going on, they be like, this can't be real. I'm like, yes, yes, girl, yes. So yeah, traveling classy. I've never seen Miss Chicago go off on anybody. Now she will get in, let somebody know, don't don't come this way. Okay. Hey R&B, don't come this way, okay, with that foolishness, you know. But I've never seen her just like go off and just be crazy or whatever. And sometimes I feel like I'm in a little island. I don't really, there is times I'll go in certain people's chats and it may be considered a sector, but I'm over here by myself doing my own thing. Do I expect, especially if I react to somebody that may be in certain sectors, Do I expect it not to be any reaction videos? Absolutely not. Unfortunately, whenever you give a reaction to someone that may be in a sector, so called, that you may be responding to or associated somehow with that sector, you're going to have somebody, to want to do a reaction or say something about it. That's just what it is. So I don't assume that, oh, I'm never going to be reacted to. But what I don't, if I'm not in talking about beef or drama or anything like that, I'm just talking about my regular subjects or even something that's in my family history or something like that, which I don't tell. I try not to put names because I don't want nobody researching me or nothing. Um, People will react on that. I'm like, just a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, I don't understand that. Now, I got to be honest with you. What's up, Smitty? I don't understand that. So, and nobody can make me think differently on that. Now, you doing too much, and you really trying to, get into stuff that you just to either number one, either get your attention, so they can start some controversy, or you're trying to irritate me. And so that kind of stuff, that's what the devil does. And he has his little he has his little spawns doing his bidding. And they will do things like that and so that they can get a response from you, so that they can be tickled if you respond in a way. And see, I respond, you may think you're rattling me, but I'm saying a response. I'm not being reactive. I'm not crashing out, but I am giving you a response. But sometimes with those type of people, because hey, Natron, they get so tickled behind what you maybe the little things you may say. Sometimes it's good not to say anything, just to not give them that satisfaction. Because you have, like I said, you have people that don't like you and they continue to watch and they listen to every word you say, every word. So, Smitty, I hope you're doing well. Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day, Natron. R&B, happy Father's Day if you're a father. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that because I was just like, yo, these people are some straight up weirdos on this app. But I said, and if you stay on here long enough, you're gonna become a weirdo doing what they do, watching what and you'd be like, Lord have mercy, these people. You'd be start doing stuff they doing. So you gotta be very cautious of what you do as well. So you won't be considered a weirdo. Yeah, I don't know how many kids you guys have or whatever, but I know that people do not recognize Father's Day like they do Mother's Day for some reason. And I think it's because society, especially the media, has showed so many negative examples of fatherhood that people don't want to really uplift the good fathers. And that's what's wrong with the household now. We need good men in these homes. We need good men to mentor to these fatherless sons and daughters, and not trying to sleep with them. Because you got a lot of sickos. They trying to be a mentor, all right, but it's not in the right way. They're sick. Okay, shout out to you. You're 19 and 24, a son and a daughter. Wow. And you look young yourself. You got a 21 and an 18-year-old, Smitty? Oh, Lord. Smitty, I didn't know you had 2 kids. So your kids are grown. Okay. Both of y'all kids. I got some grown kids, so that's good. So I know y'all don't want to have no little bitty ones. Oh, okay. Shout out to the both of you guys. Yes, happy Father's Day. I did do, like I said, a brief history of Father's Day and Juneteenth and how they all started. But that's at the beginning of the video. Oh, you 42? Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, you look younger than that. You and Smitty. Smitty boy, he be going off on these chats. I don't know what be going on with Smitty, but Smitty was my first Smitty was my first YouTube crush. He used to love him some Selena. Oh, Smitty, we go way back. Way back. Even though sometimes Smitty, I be like, that is so inappropriate, Smitty. Just so inappropriate. And at one point, boy, back in the day, he wouldn't flirt with nobody but Selena. Now I see him flirt with everybody, so I flirt with everybody. That's my ex-husband, y'all. So but yeah, I just like I said, I just want to talk briefly about that or whatever. But I appreciate women like Classy, Traveling Classy, um, people, Miss Chicago, always encouraging Miss Akimi, Cece, the Juicy comes in and she's always encouraging and stuff like that. I appreciate my core women supporters because hey, Carl, Mr. Carl, what's good? Happy Father's Day. Want to wish all my fathers happy Father's Day. All my women core supporters that have been with me through the thick and the thin and not fickle. And one day they like you, the next day they don't. Thank God for those that do stick around, that if I'm wrong, they also will let me know, hey, Selena, now you might need to look at this or, check this out or don't let these people, and I appreciate, even though sometimes at the time you don't want to hear that, you know how some people say, oh, don't let these people get you out of here. And it's just like sometimes no, it's not me getting out of my now. When I really crash out, I can understand you telling me that. But if I'm just responding and telling the person how I feel about something, it's not that they're getting me out of myself. But sometimes you need to let people know, don't play with me. Like I don't know who you played with before or who you thought I was, but this ain't it. So sometimes people need some straightening, and they need to be told exactly what time it is. And that's why a lot of people think they can disrespect you and do all kinds of things on this internet. And they do. And I believe YouTube needs to make it even more where, you cannot have all these different accounts and troll. You got to troll up under your real name and your real face. You can't have no letter avatar because while you sitting up there calling somebody a big back and calling people all kinds of names and saying all kinds of things about them, you should be able to show how you look. And that's what I think YouTube needs to start doing when it comes to these troll accounts and people that have these letter avatars and always talking about how somebody else look when they probably a big back Bertha, but they want to talk about somebody else. um yeah, let's see how you look. And a lot of the times people that talk about how other people look, they funny looking themselves. They're bad built, and not only that, they have a bad spirit, and a bit of just a bad all the way around, ugly inside and out. But those are the ones that hide up under these avatars and these fake avatars. I had one woman, I know it was a woman because what stuff she was saying when she was typing. She had her picture. She got her picture, and that's why you got to be careful about these avatars y'all be flirting with, because some of these avatars that y'all be flirting with are AI pictures, or they're pictures that come from Pinterest. They come from Instagram, and these women and men will use those different pictures coming from those type of platforms, and they will go and start trolling. You think you flirting with a beautiful woman, you might be flirting with a whole man, or you might be flirting with a woman that looks like the Grinch. So you sitting up here, and see this, and these are the same type of avatars that will go around talking about how people look and stuff like that. Yeah, R&B, just straight up catfish. They will go around talking about other people, how they look and and stuff like that. And I'm like, if we can uncover that avatar, and look and see who's tippity typing behind the avatar, you'll find out a whole bunch of ugly people. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But most of these people are undesirable and nobody looks at them. So they are something when they use these avatars, and they can tippity type all these type of nonsense and disrespect. And this is what needs to stop. So, excuse me. So I think that YouTube needs to pay close attention to that, and make sure that only people can come under their real name. They don't have to put their last name, but their real name and their real face, and not something that they done just made up. I'm like, honey, you talking about somebody looking the way you look. Some of them look like a bag of bones. Some of them look like big elephants and pterodactyls or whatever. All types of animals and creatures, but they got so much to say about somebody else. I had this another person, I know this was a woman, probably was the same woman that had the other avatar. She went to Instagram, and she got a picture from Instagram and tried to troll content, well, not troll, but tried to flirt with a male content creator. So with me being nosy, because I be trying to, I be catching people, because some of these same people, they'll get under my comments and say something rude. Screenshot the picture, Google the picture. This woman is somebody used a person's picture way on Instagram. Wasn't even the same, wasn't even the right person, the real person. And see, that's why I said be careful who you be entertaining just because they have a cute picture. Because you could be entertaining a whole catfish. Okay. Catfish queens around here. So, and then some of them and it's some people that, they look decent, but they got some ugly spirits. They be trolling their butts off too. And supposed to have a whole life, with children, married and everything else. They need to be worried about their household, but they're not. They worried about what's going on YouTube and who they don't like. You said, they you said Selena know yeah, I know your face, Smitty. You said I've always said you was a breath of fresh air in this sector. And like I said, I really don't try to say I'm in the sector, so but I hear what you're saying. But that's why I say if you see me not fooling with nobody, it's because I don't have good vibes on a person. And I started to listen. Hey, Miss Collins, I started to listen to my first mind rather than, oh, just be nice, just be cordial to people in the chat. I started listening to myself, because then I figured, I said, yeah, no, I ain't gonna fool with it. I ain't gonna fool with that person. I ain't gonna. And if you ever see me not really going back, as far as like being cordial and stuff, I don't say nothing to them. I leave you alone. Just don't say nothing to me. Like when that hey Russell, how are you? Like when that gator face Just Jay had said what she said. It said she was gonna sit up there and tap me on my shoulder. I'm like, girl, I already know how you look, so you will get mollywopped if I ever see you. So don't do that. But she had also, I think she has a lot of troll accounts as well. But see, a lot of these women and men, they probably have more than 20 troll accounts. And some you'll never know. But if you maybe are ghost watching one time and you can kind of see how they type, you kind of be like, oh, okay, that's this person or that's that person. And a lot of stuff I won't say anything about, that I know that this is this person behind this troll account. I'll let it, and sometimes it's hard to figure out because some people are a little bit smart enough to change how they type, but some of them are not. They'll still type the same thing. Sure live. And so they, some of them not smart enough and some of them are, but you can eventually figure out what they are, who they might be, or who they might be connected to. So you go into all of those things as a content creator. You learn who to deal with, who not to deal with, and you just move accordingly. And sometimes you don't have to tell people that you don't rock with them anymore. You just move accordingly. You just move on. You don't have to say anything mean to them. You don't have to say anything mean about them, or anything. You just move on. And one thing that people need to learn is to move on. Okay. Happy Father's Day, Russell, as well. Who else came through? Okay, it was Miss Collins, and I already said Happy Mother's Day to Carl. I mean, Happy Father's Day. I'm sorry. Oh no, not Happy Mother's Day to Carl. You know what I meant. Happy Father's Day. Um, but yeah, I hope everybody. Smitty, you messing with Russell now? Russell, he seems to. I gotta admit, Russell will go toe to toe. Oh Lord, Russell, poor Russell. Uh, man, Russell love these panels. I said, Russell, he another one. Never met a panel he didn't like. Shout out to Russell. Happy Father's Day to you guys. And I hope that y'all actually have a great day, that y'all get some money or some rest, or somebody give you some good loving or whatever. I don't know. Whatever y'all got going on in y'all life, I hope it's a good day. You said your son might be to Toma. My daughter, she can graduate. Oh, okay. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So I wasn't talking about much, just talking about, like I said, what I was about how these content creators, how they get burnt out dealing with these crazy folks on here. That's why a lot of times y'all don't see me going live a lot, because I'm just like, I gotta be around regular, normal people, and I think a lot of these folks out here are just just something wrong with them mentally and spiritually. That something is definitely wrong with them. So my patience and on here is just not. I just can't do it. I can't be on here like that all the time. I cannot do it. And I gotta have some type of extra curricular activities going on in my life. I gotta be, yeah, out about doing some. Even watching Netflix sometimes is better than being on YouTube, because people be talking about you like they really know you. It's so weird. And like I said, I can see if they're reacting to maybe a confrontation or some drama, something like that. Um, you said, heard another one. Let's see what Booney got. He said, I caught my granddaddy in bed with my girl of 6. What you think I should move out? I appreciate your granddaddy. I don't know if that's really true. You could be another troll under somebody else's name. But anyway, to get me off of my topic, but if you caught your granddaddy in bed with your girl of 6 years, um, what you think? I don't know about you, but my grandmother ain't never slept with one of my boyfriends. But what you think? I'm just saying, Bodie, what you think? I think you should move around. I'm gonna go ahead and entertain you for a little bit. I'm gonna say you should move around. Mm-hmm. Why would you wanna why would you wanna be with a woman that slept with your granddaddy? That's kind of funny, by the way. Russell, you asked to come up, so I dropped the link. You see the link? It's in there. So yeah, go ahead and tell your granddaddy to kick rocks, and go on about your business and find you somebody that don't want to sleep with old men, old granddaddies, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. That's what you need to do, Booney. Hey Russell.
What's up, baby mama? How you doing? Am I too loud?
Well, just a little bit, but I understand you probably working, so that's okay. You
Nah,
haven't
yeah, I'm
blocked.
around this truck, so I didn't. Is it a little
Yeah,
better now? I turned it down
y-
some.
yeah, that's good. You ain't blowing my ear out. So how you doing? Happy
Oh,
Father's
okay.
Day, buddy. What you gonna do?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Oh
action.
man, ain't ain't too much. Ain't too much. Probably just sit outside, man. Do the old man thing, barbecue. Something like that.
Boy, you love to barbecue that old chicken. Last time
Yeah.
it didn't look cooked.
Uh huh. I wish. Hey, listen, listen, listen. I know not to cam it up uh until I'm done with the finishing product.
Yeah,
So
that would help a lot. Cause honey, that
yeah.
chicken look undone. I said, now I know Russell from Texas. He can do better than this. This is
Nah, yeah,
ridiculous.
I had just put it on the grill. That's why I kind of messed up. But we was having a little competition though, so that's why I was
Uh-huh.
just showing them that I was having it ready. But now I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right.
Yes, indeed. And while you doing that, make sure you give me some links. I love me some what do you call those links? Not the Earl Campbell links. It's the ones I get them from the
You
Cash
talking about
Savers.
boudin?
No, it's the Denmark. I love Denmark links, especially
Is
when
that
they
a
barbecue.
brand down there? Hey,
Yeah.
it was a meat market in South Dallas that
Mhm.
I was supposed to be going to one time, but I didn't get to go over there.
Yeah, they got
Uh,
their good. They have those good Denmark sausages down there at the one you talking about in South Dallas. But
yeah,
mhm.
I got to take you to Lockhart though, down there by Austin and Luling. Yeah, that's where I got to take you.
Okay. What
Yeah, yeah, them the spots.
okay, okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
I got relatives down there in Austin too, but they normal. They normal acting. But anyway, I was gonna tell you so you're gonna just be barbecuing and just chilling out with the fam?
Well, you know your baby daddy old man, so I do old man shit.
Yeah, you what you like
See, you still
70?
got a little youngster in you. You can go out and shake your ass, and then come back and go South Dallas to the after party, and then
Right.
yeah.
Now let me ask you this, Russell. Can Smitty come up? Because I think Smitty's in the back. Are you okay with
Man,
Smitty?
Smitty can come up. I ain't gonna speak to him. I'm gonna let him speak to you. But
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I ain't got no problem with Smitty.
Hey Smitty,
Hey, Selena. Hey,
happy Father's
I'm
Day
just having
again.
fun. Hey, Russell, stop, man. Calm down.
Hey, Russell ain't saying nothing about you.
All right, yeah. I'm just saying what's up. Um,
Yeah, I'm glad to see you, Smitty. I hope that you
good
really have a good
good
time.
at home. Cool.
You gonna be drinking your Coronas, Smitty. You gonna be drinking Corona or some tequila?
No, I don't
Uh,
drink beer. I don't drink
uh,
beer.
oh, you don't. What you
No,
be
I don't drink
drinking?
vodka. Vodka.
Oh Lord, that's what be having you lit. Okay. Yeah, I'm thankful that you came up. You said
Well,
I'm.
you guys know I'm Swedish, right?
I know you said you had it in your bloodline, Smitty.
Swedish.
So what the? So what does that mean?
Yeah. My dad is half. My dad is.
You said he's had.
I'm a Viking. I'm a Viking.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think I have that in my bloodline. I don't know.
I look good. I look good, don't I? I look good.
Yes,
I
you
look
look
good,
nice.
don't I?
You look nice, Smitty. Shout out to Smitty and Russell. Shout out to both of you guys. So,
I'm timing it up. I'm timing it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you look good for your age. I didn't know you was 40.
Yeah, I'm
And
40.
stop
I'm
lying to
40.
that man.
I mean, no, Russell, I did. I thought he was like 35, 38, something like that. So
My hairline is right there. It's good to go.
it's still there. Okay, you got
I
great.
got I
And
got good hair.
put that hat back on, sir.
No, I don't need to do it. Russell, shut the fuck up. Nobody asked you, but don't fuck up. Hey,
All
no,
right.
you shut the fuck up. Wow, fuck up. You
Okay, Smitty, calm down. We're not doing that. This is a good live stream. We ain't doing none of that drama, okay?
you like that? It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah,
It's nice.
you have nice hair. Now, Russell, I remember when you had those little braids on your hair. I said
Russell
with a
fat and old. Russell
not
fat and
he
hey,
he
Russell
didn't
fat and old.
Smitty, he didn't look fat. He looked like a little man. You Russell didn't look fat to
Nah,
me.
break that nigga. I will break that nigga in half.
Okay,
Better calm
Smitty.
the fuck down.
All right. Well, go ahead and step down, Smitty. I appreciate you, love. We not doing the
All right. I'll
drama.
stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop.
Yeah, we not doing that. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. I appreciate that because
My fault.
um,
My fault. My fault.
this is a happy live. This ain't no drama.
Great live. Great live. All right.
Hmm. Yeah. So man, I don't even know what to say. I got two of my buddies up here. I got two of my buddies up here. We having a good time. Hey, Easy, how are you? So what's going on, Russell? Because I know you got some questions. You know, Russell always got the questions. Phil, did you want to come up? Easy,
Huh?
easy. No, I said, did Russell have any questions for me?
Yeah, I
Selena,
did,
you
baby.
look.
Yeah, I did.
Selena,
Oh,
you look good in that pool. Oh my
huh?
god.
What happened?
I said Jesus.
Talking about Smitty, I can't hear you.
In that pool, when you were in that pool, oh my god.
Thank you, Smitty.
In that pool, you was in that pool. It was fine.
Okay, well, I appreciate you, Smitty, because you know you ain't
Hey,
gonna say.
send a super
I had to
chat.
look. I had to look
Send a
away.
super chat for
From,
that pool picture, sir.
Russell, nobody's talking to you. Shut up.
Thank you so much, Action. I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
it.
You're welcome. Selena.
Well, I appreciate you, Smitty. You know, I'm starting to get more comfortable with me, and no matter what people have said about me or whatever, I'm learning to love and appreciate myself. You know what I'm saying? So, that's one of the reasons I do what I do. So I don't care what people got to say because at the end of the day, they can't do it, and if they do it, they can't do it like me. So it don't even matter. But I appreciate you for admiring the picture. I really do.
Okay.
I'll be looking at
Thank
my
you.
baby mama, boy.
Hey Amber, I hope you're doing well. Thank you so
I'll
much,
see you.
Action.
I'll see you later.
All right,
Ciao.
Smitty. Love you to Reese's Pieces. Yes. But I don't know if that's just okay, I think it was Smitty. But yeah,
Yeah,
now what go ahead
he
and
looked a
ask
little
me.
sleepy on there, didn't
A little sleepy. Oh, I
he?
don't
He looked a
know.
little tired,
We
right? Yeah,
ain't gonna
Smitty.
talk about Smitty right now. He off the
Yes,
panel.
yes, yeah.
So
Smitty
let's
wanted to
go
just
ahead.
come up here and argue. That's
Yeah,
all he want to do.
yeah, I said we ain't gonna have a part two. So let's just stop this right now. But
Yeah,
what did
man. It's a lot of. Uh,
what you want to ask me, Russell?
I want to ask you, what you gonna do this weekend? What you got going
Oh,
on?
I'm gonna be with my family for Father's Day. Appreciating all the fathers, my honoring my father and everything. Yes, Smitty.
Russell, what you say?
He just said you looked a little sleepy. That's it.
Now
He didn't say
I kick your ass anytime. What's up, nigga?
okay,
I don't
Smitty.
care what he said.
Uh-huh.
Russell, what did you say? Say it to me.
Smitty, calm down. He didn't say
Little
anything.
bitch.
Okay. All right. Smitty. 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 Focus on me. Focus on Selena right now. Chill out. It's not that serious. Okay. It's not that serious. We're not talking about you in a negative way, okay?
When I left, you fucking shit.
Yeah, he just
Don't
said
say
that.
my damn name, nigga. Say my
Okay.
name again.
Oh, okay. He said he won't say your name, okay? All right, Smitty. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Okay. All
Happy
right.
Father's Day. Okay.
Cool.
Bye, Smitty.
See, just stop it, Russell. Just stop it. Yeah, don't do
I
that.
like these dudes, man. These dudes be so emotional
Well,
and they
we
can't
all
let go.
hush, Russell. We just stop, just stop. But yeah, I'm gonna be with
Hey,
my family and stuff like that.
is your old man still alive? If you don't mind me
Uh,
asking, I'm sorry.
I don't want to go into that.
Yeah, yeah, well,
Uh,
yeah, yeah. We ain't gonna say
yeah, I
nothing
don't
about
want to go into that. But yeah, we honoring my father and some of the other men in our family, and we gonna have a good time. A lot of good food. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta I gotta go pick up some stuff from the grocery store and things like that. Get ready for tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, but Sunday. So I'm excited about it. But yeah, that's basically it. You know what I'm saying? And I think tomorrow I'm supposed to be going to a Juneteenth celebration tonight, and then I think Saturday I got something planned too. So that's why I said I want to come on today, because I know this weekend I'm gonna be extremely busy. So, hmm but I be seeing you bouncing around when I do be on here when I get a chance, because I started my internship a couple of weeks ago, and so I said I'm still
it.
hearing
Okay,
Russell's
okay.
name. I said, what is Russell up to?
Oh yeah, you gonna hear that.
Yeah, I thought.
You
Look,
gonna hear that. Some of them mad, some of them cool.
I thought you promised SJ you was gonna chill out for a minute. You done got back started, huh?
I mean, nah, I don't think she was saying, don't hit the pedal. I think she was just saying, stop getting tied up with all the BS that was going on.
And you have to. This is what and I'll say this to you because I care enough about you to tell you the truth. Um, You got to, and you notice when you asked me about what I was doing, I'm very vague, right, on a lot of things. You have to know when not to share a lot of things. Now, at the time, you might not care, but just think about it. When people don't like you no more, then it will turn on you. So your stuff will be recorded. Everything you have said, it will come back. So I would just say start caring a little bit about what you share and who you share it with, if that makes sense. But more of what you share on here. Because if you're not careful, it will come back and people will use it against you. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to personal things that you have done in your past or doing now, or your family and stuff like that, make sure that it's something you don't mind being repeated. That's my opinion. and also
No, yeah,
who
I
you share it
understand.
with. Yeah, you got to
Yeah,
be
I
careful
understand.
about
Go
that.
ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I understand what you're saying, but that story I told like 3 years ago. And
Yeah,
so that
I
story,
understand
but
that.
like you said, yeah, but like I said, I was wrong, about the situation, the second time, but hey, man, it is what it is.
It
Listen,
is what it is. That's what I'm saying. It is
I'm
what it
not going.
is.
You know what? I'm not going to speak on it because we already, to know the premises of it. But you got a lot of people around here that feel like they can use something against. But if they tell their stories, I think I think a lot of these other guys' stories is kind of little. But like I say, I'm not a content creator, Selena. I just come over here, and just mess around while I'm working and all the other stuff. But
Yeah,
I'm not
and I
trying to.
get it.
I'm not trying to be liked by a lot of people. I don't care because I don't have a channel. I'm not trying to get you to subscribe to me. I mean,
Yeah,
I just come over here just to bullshit. That's all.
yeah, I get it. It's just that a lot of times that's how subscribers get pulled into a lot of stuff because you overshare a lot of times. When people overshare, you gonna catch even just regular subscribers getting caught up in other nonsense because they overshared. And oversharing on the internet, especially in a sector that may be I would say surrounded around beef, maybe, is not the best thing to do. I learned that a long time ago. You can't overshare with people behind the scenes. You definitely can't overshare in front of the scenes because you will get, even if you're just a little low subscriber, you're going to get caught up in stuff that you didn't plan on getting caught up in. Now, and with you being a man, some things it might not bother you too much. People saying stuff, da 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 da. But as a woman, I know that would bother me. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't fault anybody but myself because I'm the one that shared that stuff that should not have been shared online or even behind the scenes with people I don't know that well. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of things I'm just going by my experience, what I have did, and even watching other people. Oversharing is the worst thing anybody could ever do because you don't know people's intentions, and then, like I say, when mad day happens, they got ammunition because of what you said out of your mouth. Okay, and I'm just saying this because I care enough about to tell you the truth on a lot of stuff. And anybody that supports me, I try to give y'all like some type of wisdom on certain things. When you come up on these panels and you say stuff, you're gonna have to really stand on it once you say it. You know what I'm saying? So it's best not to, is if you can, you know, stay from them panels. And if you do go on panels, make sure it's something light and fun, that it's a general subject that anybody can talk about. Doesn't have to be associated with anyone that you have personal beef with or anybody in the sector that you're surrounded around. And that's kind of how I think you can keep yourself out of harm's way, even though it'll still be people to drag you in because people just like who they like and don't like who they don't like, you know. But I always try to give, those type of words of wisdom to people. Oversharing is the worst thing you could ever do. And even though you just having fun, you ain't thinking nothing about nothing. You just talking, sharing your experiences and things like that. Yeah. But it can come back to bite you in the long run. That's
Yeah, I
why
mean,
I'm very, very
they can,
when I
they,
uh-huh.
they can use it as content if they want. I mean, shit. Hey, listen, all fair is game. But like I say, don't get mad when you know, what I'm saying. Don't get
Mhm.
mad when certain things start happening. Start
Yeah,
coming out about you know. Don't get
I mean
mad. You know what I'm
it
saying? Because you got a lot of dudes on here who feel like they can dish it, but they can't take it. And when they take it, then they want to take it somewhere else. And then when you call them out and say, "Well, what you talking about?" Then they talking about police and like that stuff with the situation with you and Just Jay. I feel like she was wrong.
And she
Came at you
was, and
sideways
like
like
I
that
said,
because
yeah, because it was unwarranted. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm not gonna get into that. I just said what I said.
yeah,
If you try, you're gonna get mollywopped, and I
yeah,
mean that in real life.
and you
Like
had
there's
every
no,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's no like chill with it. Like I'm for real about that. I
yeah,
stand on it for real. So that's something that I don't play with. I don't threaten people on here, unless you coming for me, and if you coming for me, I'm gonna give you a warning. If I see you and you try anything, it's on. Like that, it is what it is. I don't deal with a lot of YouTube or internet people until I come on here because I live in a real world where consequences, happen. The reaction and the consequences happen after the reaction. So I live in a world like that, like most of us do. But I don't live in this internet world where we can just say anything and do anything to people and there's not going to be any consequences if that person sees you physically. So I think that yeah, I'm just giving you some constructive criticism on that about
no,
oversharing.
it's warranted. I appreciate it because I know I'm your supporter and you really genuinely cares for me, and I love that. You
Not
know what I'm
just for
saying? But
your
like I said,
money,
a lot of
but
these guys, a lot of these
uh,
people a lot of these people on this internet, they feel like they got above status above you because of who they know and who they talk to. I don't care about none of that because when it come down to it, nobody in that chat gonna help you. Nobody in that chat gonna help you. When it's me and you, it ain't gonna be no help. So
yeah,
at the end of the
yeah,
day, you better you need to start learning who you messing with, who you dealing with. You want to have an
mhm,
internet persona, that's cool. Go back and forth with the ones that want to go back and forth with you. But if you want to come after me and say disrespectful stuff to me and go personal with it, then I'm gonna go personal with it, and that's just what it is. That's the name of
mhm.
the game.
Well, yeah. I mean, life happens, and you just hey, unbiased observer. Yeah, happy Father's Day to you. Yeah, like I said, life be that way. Sometimes, like I say, I've gotten to a lot of situations. Um, because I just didn't know when to shut up. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell people don't tell these people jack about your life personally, professionally, as far as like, okay, maybe what you do, but tell them where you work, don't tell 'em nothing. Because like I say, these folks is weird. You know what I'm saying? They real weird and
Yeah, very weird.
they're diabolical on a lot of things that they do. You're like, who thinks that
It's
way? But
crazy.
yeah, who thinks
It's
that way
crazy,
for
Selena.
somebody that's weird? Uh-huh.
And it's crazy that I don't know what they be thinking sometimes. It was just like, man, you doing all this for like 200 people in your chat, like you trying to act a certain kind of way, and everybody know in real life you just not cut like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, like
okay,
I say, anybody in they everlasting mind, ever crazy mind, thinking they gonna tap me on my shoulder, and I'm just gonna be like, scared or whatever. You got another thing coming. Another thing coming. Like
that
I'm just
was
gonna keep
funny
it
though.
real. Nah, that wasn't funny to me at
No,
all.
I know it wasn't funny to you, but I mean when the phrase was put out there, I just started laughing because I know she ain't gonna do it, of course, because
She,
y'all in the
I,
same area.
yeah,
But
that is
but
not a
but
good
but
idea.
but with the way she said it, I was just like, oh man. And then I knew you
Listen,
was gonna react. And then next thing you know, you had that live sitting in the car. Yeah, I'm over here by your area. I like, oh, this motherfucker
uh,
here. This little ticking time bomb.
I'm like, don't play with me. People they have a way to do things on the internet. They get away with a lot. Like I say all the time, you can be anybody you want to be on this internet. You can, but when
Yeah,
it comes
I'm
to
I'm with you.
real life.
Yeah, I'm with you. But
That
you
is
know what's
not,
so
go ahead.
no, I'm just saying, you know what's so funny to me when you came on, right? And you clicked on the live, you had a dress on. I said, what this thing gonna do with this dress? She
Yeah,
trying to be
I be like
sophisticated,
that
whooping
teacher.
ass.
Look. I be like that teacher in that classroom when she had to fight that girl and all her skirt came up. I don't think she had no panties on, nothing. I be just like that. I promise you I will.
Ooh, I
Look,
remember that.
I fight with a dress or some pants. It don't matter to me. Titties can be showing, whatever. I'ma get you. You gonna get it. I'm not playing with you. I'm not one of them people that's gonna be too cute to defend myself. You know, like I said, you tear my shirt, my tears could be just be blowing in the wind. I'm gonna get you though.
Ooh,
I'm gonna get you. I'm
I
just
missed that too. That was some good high school fights. Some girls that them titties
yeah,
coming out, and well, we trying
yes
to grab them,
indeed.
and
Yeah, y'all
well,
crazy
that
as
was some good.
hell.
Those were some good days.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna get you. I ain't gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you make it. I promise you, I won't. Because, like I said, and then you don't rip my dress too. And had me to come out with my dress. I mean, look, I'm not one of them folks go home. Let me go home and do this. No, just come on. Let's get this over with. That's why I said when you were talking about, hey, like, shout out to you. Hey, the answer. Good to see you. When you was talking about me having that Superman, what you say that Superman dress on or something you said, Super Wonder
Oh,
Woman,
that
I think
Wonder
that's what
Woman
you
dress.
said.
Yeah, you had a Wonder
Well,
Woman dress on.
I hollered. So, but that was so hilarious to me because I really didn't even care. I had on my headband too, my sparkling headband. I was ready. Okay, I was gonna throw that headband off and just go for the gusto. Let's go, because you know I be on go all the time. So yes, yeah, I said that was so funny when you said Wonder Woman, boy. I was laughing. That was hilarious.
You had a Wonder Woman bodysuit, Catwoman
N-
bodysuit on. I said,
No,
what's
it
she
was
doing
just
with that?
no, it wasn't no cancel food. It was a it was a dress. It was a dress. I had on a blazer and a dress because you know the blazer was a little fitted, you know, so I don't wear that. I put a blazer on when I'm going, you know, to the house of the Lord. I ain't trying to show the bumps and the pumps. But
Okay, so you coming from the Lord's house, you pulling up over there
yeah,
on
I'm
that
like,
side of
hey,
town.
I got me some prayer. I'm ready. So I'm good. I got prayer and I'm good. So I done talked to Jesus and he done let me know I can defend myself. I'm good.
What you say, God? Please don't
Yes,
let me
and
drag this girl this far, man. Please.
yeah, I'm telling you, I was just like, either you gonna whoop my ass, I'm gonna whoop yours. One or the other. Somebody going down. Hey Brian, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Mr. Oaks. Mr. Oaks, happy Father's Day. Brian, happy Father's Day. The answer, happy Father's Day. Yes, indeed. It's going
Answer ain't got
down.
no kids.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm
What you
just messing
say?
with you. You do got kids, I think. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
shout out
do.
to my dog Answer, man, and Mr. Quaker Oats. Mr. Oats,
Yeah,
man. The dude look
yeah,
like the dude on the cereal box.
yeah. Yeah, Brian, I'm be gone with the wind. And that for real. Shoot, the devil is a liar. And congratulations, Life with Tashana. She is one of my supporters. She has been battling a cancer, but she is coming out a survivor. So shout out to Life with Tashana. She fighting every day. So those type of people, they are my heroes because they never give up. And so shout out to her. Shout out to the answer. He's gonna be having his CD, not CD. I'm talking his what is it? It's on Spotify and you got your music on Spotify. So shout out to the answer. He's doing big things. And a lot of times people think that AI is it's not real thing. How many I would say rappers and some singers use auto tunes. They already using AI. And
Nah, that been in the game.
some of these singers and rappers, you can tell it's AI.
Yeah.
Cause they're like,
T Pain. T Pain was
yeah,
famous for that.
Right. And cause I had one man, I thought he was pretty cool. He came on here talking crazy to me that time, talking about I'm like, look here, dude, like chill out. People are using AI and you have to have talent to write. If you don't have talent to write, you are really the one that makes AI come alive by your words. And then some of these apps you have to put in your voice, and stuff like that. So it's not just it's just them writing a song for you. You got to write the darn song. So I wish people would really stop doing that. Again, I do not take away from those artists that make their own beats, make their own sounds and things like that. I don't take away from them. Shout out to them. But it also takes talent to write as well. So, and he's doing his thing. And anytime that you're trying to do something different, anytime that you are trying to do get beyond the negativity and do your own thing, you're gonna have demons coming at you because they don't want you to do anything better. They want you to be thinking about them and going back and forth with them. And that's one thing I like to tell, the answer, and even new content creators. When you're trying to do things different and you want to be positive, you want to have fun, you're always going to have negative entities coming at you. It's how we respond to it. And sometimes we don't do so good and sometimes we do. But one thing I will say, as I do as well, to tell anybody, just to stay focused on what you want to do and how you want your channel to be, and you'll be okay. Not to say you won't have some confrontations and you won't have people still trying to come at you sideways, still bringing you up when you ain't even thinking about them, or putting you on your community wall, on their community wall. You're always going to have that because they just don't know when to let go, because they are stuck on hatred. They're stuck on the negativity. They're stuck on projecting their real life, and trying to put it on other people. So you just got to keep going and doing, keep doing what you want to do. And I always say, do your own thing. Don't let somebody steer your channel in the direction they want it to go. You steer it in the direction you want it to go. So that's my advice. Hey, Steven, happy Father's Day. That's my
Hey,
advice.
I want to
Mhm.
just give a shout out to my dog, my young player, man, Answer, man. Boy started off as a chat member, became a content creator. Now he a whole record label owner. Kind of
Yes,
shit is,
indeed.
boy, look here, Oak Cliff Records, like for real. But hey, man,
Oh,
listen,
the
that's just
answer,
let you know
come
this is a
up.
business.
Come up with
Yeah, come
me
on
and
up here,
Russell if
man.
you're not busy. Or
Yeah, you in the
anybody else,
mail truck, player. Well, you in
anybody
that
else that
mail
would
truck
like
in
to
that hot
come up.
ass Dallas.
He shouldn't be working today. It's Juneteenth. They don't work. They don't work
Man,
on
ain't no
federal
black holiday.
holidays.
I'm at work. They
Oh,
don't
but
celebrate black holiday.
you are not a federal. This is a. He works for the
Oh
federal
yeah, yeah,
government.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a federal. Yeah, you right.
Uh
You right.
huh. Yeah.
They had
No.
us working on Martin Luther King, and I'm in Atlanta. We kind of, you know.
That's crazy as hell. But like I said, some of these businesses will not, they will not, uh, I guess, accept it as a holiday for you to be off and get paid. Now some companies will let you be off, but you don't get paid, but some companies will. So you said, I'm off. I will give me 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, you said we
10 minutes too
getting
long, player. We up
time
here.
and a half. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to
How's
wait
it
for
feel?
10.
How's it feel being off? You ready for the next school year? What's going on?
Oh, heck no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. We still in June, Russell. We still in June. But I have the rest of July. I'll be finished with my paid internship in July. So I'll have, some time where I can just chill, don't have to do nothing, don't have to get up, or nothing. But I am not really focusing on that right now. I'm trying to enjoy just the time where I can just just breathe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, next year, next spring, I'll be graduating with my second degree. So I'll be getting that out the way. And I'm gonna see if I'm gonna stay in education or my career may be changing in a whole different direction. It just depends on how everything goes. So yeah,
What you
it's
feel about it? I mean, what you feel about it? That's what I'm saying. Because I know these kids about bad as I don't know what, and really,
yeah, they are. They're very disrespectful.
even in
Because they're
elementary, I heard they uncontrollable.
oh yeah, they start like, hey Amber, they start like in I'ma say I've taught see fourth, third grade, they start cutting up. Like I'm gonna say now in kindergarten. I knew a kindergarten teacher at the district that I work at, and she was telling me those kids be fighting and cussing at 5 years old. Even preschool. These kids be cussing and going off and fighting the teachers and stuff. I'm like, wow, they starting early. It used to be I would say third or fourth grade when they really start cutting up, you know what I'm saying, with behavior issues. But now it's even earlier in earlier ages. Then I'm like, wow, these kids are really something else. They are really something else, Russell. So hey
Hey,
Alan.
quick question before you let Miss Amber. How you doing, Miss Amber? Real quick, are you going to go over and cover that 1 year old getting unalived in Mississippi? I want to hear the details of that. If you can just do some, research about it, if you heard about it
Oh
or not.
wow. No, I didn't hear about it. So I'm gonna let you tell me, and then I'm gonna let Amber talk. Hey Mr. Bevins, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, Alan. I'm gonna let you tell me that, and then I'm gonna let Amber talk. Now, what happened? Because I didn't hear about that.
So from what the details of the story was that supposedly the lady went in and bought something. They thought she had took something, got in the car, and when they tried to go after the car, they took off, and one of the cops shot into the car, and the baby got unalive. Now that's the story I heard,
Oh,
but I haven't gone into the details of it. But it was in Mississippi, but it's a big thing going
okay.
on right now.
Okay, so that's what I was hearing. I usually hear I don't know if you know this lady. She's so funny to me. This when I first came to YouTube, it was this lady named Carmen Kaboom. And she was talking about it. And I this was the first time I heard of it. So and she was talking a little bit about they were shoplifting or something. The parents were, and then she got into the car, she had the baby in her lap. I guess when they were trying to drive off, the cop shot into the car or something. Maybe that's the story. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna find out about that because I heard that today. But and since you said that, I said, okay, that's the story that she's talking about. Those people shoplifting. Okay, I'm gonna research that too because I didn't hear about it. Like I said, until you and I listened to that lady talk about it, the other content creator. Hey, Amber, how are you?
I'm good. Look, what I was gonna say is like totally irrelevant to what y'all
Mhm.
talking about now. So
Oh,
it's
that's
off
okay.
track. But it's just that uh I've been going through hell, but I made it, thank God.
Mhm.
And I just haven't been on YouTube, at all. So it's not
Oh,
no
yeah.
partial about you or anybody. Just
Uh-huh.
that spirit to speak. I just had a time where I had to be silent, keep my mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so, yeah, so talking about people, you give them too much information. It just brought some to my attention about, I was talking to my son and his and now ex-wife, and I was
Mhm.
talking to her. He was looking up at the sky, looking down at her feet, turning her head, looking over her shoulder. I said, what's wrong with her? I said, I'm speaking to her. He nudged her on the shoulder, said, Mom's speaking to you. Can you hear her? She looked at him and said, we're not friends on Facebook. you know how disconnected some of these people are. Just in real life, you ain't gonna speak to me because I'm not your friend on Facebook. There's a reason for that, because you run your mouth, and people, they just take off with stuff, they add, delete, and it just reminded me of that. And the disconnect is so unreal, and people just and I agree with Russell. He kind of picked that, what's his name, the guy that was just up, that was showing his hair.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but he was agging him on, but that's okay, Russell. I got that. I got that same spirit. They'd be like, "Mom, you need to stop." And I'm like, "Damn, can't they play?
Yeah.
Can't they joke? Come on
Russell
now."
like messing with people.
Oh yeah, he does. I like Russell though. But
Yeah.
Selena, I'm gonna give you your
Uh-huh.
prop. And you're looking nice. And I don't know how often you get on. I'm just not on YouTube that much. And I want to
Yeah.
see Happy Father's Day, and I hope everything goes well for everyone involved. You know,
Thank
we,
you. And,
we
and
need
and I'm
both
glad
you.
that everything is okay with you, but
Yeah.
to kind of say what your ex-daughter-in-law, she's weird. She's
Oh yeah,
weird. And a
she's
lot of
crazy.
times people like to follow you. They might not even like you, but the fact that they follow you on Facebook or Instagram, or even if you have a channel, they follow you on there. They don't even like you. They just trying to get information from you,
And she
so they
she
they
did that.
can just know
Yeah.
about your life or something, so they can talk about it. Like, people are just that weird and that bored with their real life that they are so concerned about people that they should not be concerned about, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I always focus on my life and it's the people that are important to me. I don't focus on people that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Even people that I do know, I'm not that into their life. I don't care to be that into their life. I have people that I'm close to this day. And I care about what happens to them, pray for them, hope them all is well. But I'm not in their life trying to figure out and know everything that's going on with them and what they're doing. That's none of my business. And so, especially if it's somebody I don't care for. If it's somebody I don't care for, I'm definitely not going to be checking for you like that. So I wish people would have that same mindset. But of course, we have a lot of weirdos and people that have that kind of monitoring spirit where they watch everything you do and try to just listen to every word you say so that they can take it and twist it and whatever they do with it. Those are some weirdos to me.
Yeah,
Okay, those are
that
weirdos.
that is definitely some kind of derangement, because I
Yeah.
completely understand it, but I cannot bring myself to do it.
No,
Look,
I can't.
it's
No.
like you said, if they would really just concentrate on their own life and not focus on nothing but their life, their business, and what they got going on, their life would be better. It's just some kind of derangement.
Yeah, it is. And then so I can understand too, and let me say this, Amber, before I forget. I can understand when you are on a public forum, you're going to have people to look and listen to everything you say or do, whether they like you or not, right? I get it. So that's why I'm very careful of the things that I share, especially when it comes to my personal life. Because I'll have like Russell, ask me certain things, but some things I just don't get into because I understand where we are. Okay. So I understand that when you're on a forum, it gives people the right to think, oh, well, you put it out there. So that's why I'm very vague
Mhm.
with the information that I share, even when it comes to like my Instagram or my Facebook. I have to know you now, um, or I have to really check to see if that's you before I accept you, because I have mine private now, because I know that some people, and that's another thing, I got to make private my friend list, because if they know certain people you're connected
Oh,
to,
yeah.
they'll try to
Yeah.
use that same avatar. Like, one person tried to use one of my uncles and try to inbox me. Well, why would my uncle inbox me? That's number one. So I already know this is somebody that's fraudulent. This is somebody that's trying to get to know me up under my uncle's um avatar. So me knowing I know my family, me knowing my uncle, I know my uncle's not going to inbox me on Facebook when he got my number. Like that doesn't make any sense. So you got to be
Right.
smart when you're dealing with people. Now there may have been a few that maybe slipped in there, but if I'm thinking, which I try to do a lot now on here, especially, I'm very cautious of the people that want to friend me, that try to get to know me behind the scenes and stuff like that. Like, I got my eye on you, because I'm trying to see where you're going with this. Because, like I said, being too, and I told the person this week, being too nice is never too safe. You can never
Right.
be safe when you're being too nice, because you forget you're leaving yourself vulnerable for the wrong people to come in when you're being too nice. And unfortunately, because we live in the world that we live in and people are operating under a whole different type of mindset, you got to be cautious and very vigilant and aware of who you're entertaining. And my other question is, why are you trying to get to know me? Because I'm not interested personally in any new friends. I'm cool with being an associate with you from a distance. I'm not cool with you letting you in my inner circle, because I understand with that it may come a Judas or somebody that ain't supposed to be there that's there.
That's right. Oh my
Yeah.
God. So, that comes with, I think the last time I really spoke to you, look, I got certain channels I watched. You happen to be one of them. And
Hmm.
you notice different things about each one. And then you will stop watching them or you'll continue to watch them for
Hmm.
various reasons. But as for me, like in this long period that I've been gone, enlightenment, when you become enlightened, you become like everything you just said. You
Hmm.
don't, we don't, I mean, you need people, but you don't need people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm fine by myself. And like, it's kind of like what Russell was saying. They can say and do anything they want to. They can do that to me too. I feel the same way. But I
Right.
don't look for jar no trouble. So I ain't putting nothing out there if I ever go back to YouTube, and which I'm nothing near being big, but hey, even the little people get these trolls.
Yeah.
When-
Weirdos.
Look, when that person did that to you with using their uncle's avatar, it's not that they were super smart and they got over and got in on you. It's that they're desperate, extremely desperate. Let's call it
Right.
what it is. Hey, you
Right.
went to all that extreme to front and fake. What the hell are you after?
Right.
Just
And it's
run
all
from it. Go ahead.
because they're trying to gain access to you.
For
See,
what?
this yeah, for people are, I was just talking about that the other day about how monitoring spirits, people or be using witchcraft. You don't know what these people be on. But a
Right.
lot of people just want to gain access to your life so that they can drain or get information from it and make you try to look like a certain thing that you're not, basically persecute you for whatever reason in their mindset that they need to do. I don't know, because I'm not sick like that. But and I don't have that type of mindset. If I don't like you, you're gonna know I don't like you. I don't fool with you. Goodbye.
But
You know, but you'll have people, they just want to gain access to you, what's going on in your life, what you're doing, who you're connected to, and how you look when you were young, and who your parent. Like, they're just nosy, but they're trying to gain information, maybe to use it against you, or maybe somehow to just to see what your life is about. Is your life really the way you pretend, like you portray it out to be? Because there's so many people on here pretending to be something that they're not. So they're trying to, since they pretending, they trying to see if you pretending. You like,
right,
you
right.
stay the hell away from me. You weirdo.
But
So
and it
um
it comes right down. I'll just finish by saying this. It comes right down to, now I'm not one of these fanatics about demons and all this, but hey, demons are real. You know,
yeah.
they really, people. You might not label them demons. You might just call them a person that's obsessed with someone. But They are here to steal, kill, destroy, drain you of any energy you got. And the more energy you have, the more they gonna try to
Mhm.
feed off you. Them energy
Exactly.
vampires. Energy vampires.
And this is the thing, energy vampires. I'm glad you said that. And see, that's the thing. If you have any type of light, or you're a type of person, you want to try to be a decent person, you want to put out, fun things, light things where you can laugh and talk about stuff, you'll have somebody to twist that and say, "Oh, you're being a hypocrite. You shouldn't be talking about this, or why is she talking about that? She should be talking about this, and but she's not this, she's not." And it's just like, whoa,
What the
what
hell?
is your problem? Go find you somebody to play with, ma'am or sir. Like,
Yeah.
this is not like, I don't see that kind of stuff is, like you said, an energy vampire. They'll try to take the goodness or the light, fun-hearted things you try to do, and they'll take it and twist it. It's all about twisting it and making it a perception that they want it to be, rather than the reality of what it is. And that's why a lot of the times I stay away from people, and I don't entertain people like that too much, because
No.
I know I would, if I ever see them, I would, or even on here, you can crash out and be ready to find that person, and just want to get that person head, get them on the ground and bust their head in the concrete. Cause
Give
it's
them
like,
what they
you
need.
doing too much. You're doing too much. And
Lay
I
down
think that,
somewhere.
yeah, I think that people on the internet, they do too much. They don't know people in real life. So it behooves you to just tread lightly,
And
really.
don't you realize, that some of them people, like the one I just told you, said, "Well, we're not friends on Facebook."
Hmm.
That very same person is trying to destroy one of my son's relationship with his new wife. And you know what I told her the other day? I said,
Hmm.
"You got to remember, she wants to get in any way she can wiggle her way in. If you let her," I said, "if you respond to her after she's gotten your new number, you got to figure out how she got it, who she got it from, cut them off, and do not respond to her and just block her,
Yeah.
because she wants your energy. She
Yeah.
wants you to argue with her, and she's trying to be friends with her now." And I'm like, you if
No,
you
that's
fall for
weird.
that, you fall for that, you're not my daughter-in-law anymore. And that's the
Yeah,
simple truth. I
that's
can't do
weird.
it. Uh-uh.
Right.
You
And and Amber, that was basically what I was going back to about people wanting access from you. They want to
know,
be a part. They hate you so much or dislike you so much, they can't stop watching you. They can't stop looking for you. So those are the kind of weirdos that you will encounter online
yeah,
and offline. You just have to be able to recognize it. And when you do recognize it, then you move accordingly. And my thing is, sometimes it's best not to let a person know that you know they are a demon, or they come with those type of those type of spirit, motives and stuff. Sometimes you just have to just play it cool. Okay, I see you. All right, and I'm gonna move around. You ain't gonna
that's
even know
exactly
it,
right.
but you won't be, I won't be talking to you. I'll just move around and go on about my way. And then you still
That's
trying to
right.
figure out why I can't get hold to this person, why I can't see their stuff on Instagram and all this kind of stuff. Because
Right.
you know what you're dealing with. And that's
That's
how I
right.
deal with a lot of stuff. That's why I say, you may think you fooled me, or I don't see what you're doing or what you did. I see a lot of stuff. I just don't speak
Yeah.
on it because it's not always something I need to speak on. It's just something
Yeah.
that is giving me a warning. Okay, I need to move this way. Okay.
Yeah, when you
So
speak on what you see, what you're
yeah.
observing, that's not for anybody to know, especially the
Hmm.
enemy, especially
Right.
the snake. Uh-uh.
Right.
You want them,
Right.
you giving them the ammo when you do that.
Right.
So,
Exactly. Thank you so
um,
much, Amber. We on the same page on that, girl. Yes, indeed.
I see your other guest came up,
Oh
but can
yeah,
we
this is my
just,
buddy, the answer. Answer. This is Amber, and of course, our favorite Russell.
What it
So
do? What it
I
do? Hey,
take.
how you doing, Miss Amber?
I'm doing all right.
All right. Nice to meet
Yes. Yes, indeed. So he's from the same hood I'm from, Oak Cliff, Texas. So
Pleasant
shout
Grove.
you. That boy Russell crazy, man. What's up,
yeah.
Russell?
Yes, indeed. So Russell, tell us the exciting news for some of us that don't know. Tell us
No, you
about
mean
what has happened.
answer. Nah,
Oh,
I'm
I'm
baby
sorry.
daddy. Yeah, that's homeboy. That's
I'm about,
baby. See that
I'm
what I be
talking about
saying, man.
the answer. You know what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
go ahead and tell us about your good news.
Oh yeah, my good news. Yeah, man. So my music has been published.
Okay.
Uh so it's gonna
Blessings.
be on three major platforms. That's Amazon Music, Spotify, and Apple Music. Um
Oh,
Mhm.
and what I did first though, I had put out a single because I wanted to see how it was gonna go. So by next week, it's gonna be a full mixtape out with 10 songs. And then that following week, I'm gonna put out another mixtape. It's gonna be for the ladies. It's gonna be an R&B mixtape. So
okay.
yeah, for the men too. You know what I'm saying? For the men too. but but yeah, man, I'm really proud of myself, man. Because at first I was really playing with this, but having some talks behind the scenes to some people I know, family I know that know about business and some of my homeboys that's good doing what I'm doing now. You
Mhm.
know, they were just like, yeah, man, you should go ahead and focus in on it. So that's what I've been doing. And one more thing, I know I was playing around when I kept saying Oak Cliff Records, right?
Mhm.
But I made that a household name, man. So it's mine now. And
Hey.
so anything I put out it's definitely Oak Cliff Records. So yeah.
Shout out to you. Yes, traveling classy. You definitely can put um the answers channel in my chat because he allows me to do it as well. So yes, make sure you put his channel in the chat for everybody that would like to check out his content as well as his music. Yes, I would love for you to do that. But yes, Oak Cliff Records in the house. So I
I need my percentage too, because I did give you that idea, sir.
Russell, you gave him the idea.
Nah, I'm lying. I told him to call it Big T Records. That's all I said. Yeah.
Oh,
I would have did that. BT was still popping. Sure, all them darn. Let me not say too much, but yeah, it ain't the same no more.
yeah. Well, the answer I gotta say, I told you this before. I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you decided to take the negative and make it into a positive. Because I always told you you're gonna have people that are gonna come at you. They're not gonna like you for whatever reason, and that you just have to just stay focused on what you want your channel to be about. I said that at the very beginning, the first time when you came on my platform, I told you that as well before you even started your channel because I knew some of the things you might would kind of come in contact with because of the type of people we're around. So I'm just glad that you did not let that discourage you enough where you just kept entertaining the foolishness and not really stay focused on what you wanted to do. And I'm glad that you're finding your niche, you know? So shout out to you, the answer. Shout out to you. Hey
And I
Dre, how are you?
and I appreciate that, Selena. You're not lying though, because sometimes you hear it from people, and sometimes you gotta kind of bump your head a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I bump my head a little bit, but I see what's going on, and I see how some of these people be playing because they kind of got the same playbook. Um, and I like I said, I never been around. Let me just say this. Let me be real. Let me say this. Let me be real, because I'm not really an internet person. I came to now when I was on YouTube when I made this YouTube channel. This is way back when I was in high school, but at that time they didn't have the features they got on this app now. Back
Right.
then, everybody just used to get on just to look at people videos and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
that's the time I used to be on YouTube. But knowing all this stuff now, like I told my sister them, cause they be on the internet a lot, and I said, dang. So y'all telling me people really be screenshotting people, taking pictures of people, zooming in all of their faces, weird stuff like that, people that you don't know. And I was like, well, no. On some of these other platforms, they don't really do that, but they do some other weird stuff too. But
Mhm.
me being over here on this app, I ain't never seen nothing like that, man. People taking my photos, zooming in on my face, zooming in on certain parts of my body. It's so weird, dog.
Mhm. I told you. Hey,
But
Cutting Edge. Hey, Wise Words. Hey, Dre. Happy Father's Day to you guys. But yeah, I told you that. I said, I knew some of the things that you would encounter because, like I say, you are one of those people. I really believe you are from where I'm from, but you one of those people. You a real person, and you really are not used to. Like I told you, it's a different type of crazy on here rather than what we grew up around. It just is. It's a different type of crazy. People are just they do the most because they can get away with it. Because they're on the internet, and most of the time people know you ain't gonna just fly out where they are or drive where they are. So they get outrageous with you and say egregious things because they can. But I knew. I said, well, this kind of stuff is going to happen. And I always try to warn people that get on these platforms. I try to warn people. Some people will take it as me being messy because they are already messy. So they'll try to turn something good or something I'm warning them about and twisted it into something else. But I'm glad that you took it in the right spirit and then you said, well, Selena, let me find out for myself. And then when you keep finding out for yourself, okay, Selena not lying. This is really what's going on. You
no, you
know,
weren't lying.
so
You weren't lying at all.
so, but I've had
Mm-mm.
people, I've tried to help and, they'll twist it against me. You'll turn it against you. You know what I'm saying? So I was glad that you received it in the spirit that I gave it because it wasn't definitely telling you, oh, don't do this because I don't like certain people. It's because I know what the heck people do when they get on these platforms and what they'll do to somebody that's trying to not get into that kind of stuff. They just want to have fun and talk and laugh and stuff like that. Hey, Empress, how are you? And so, but it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? We are, even though, like I said, I feel like I'm over here by myself. You probably do too. We're still connected to a sector that is beef and messy. So what happens with people like us, sometimes we'll get in stuff unknowingly, or sometimes just by reacting to certain things, we end up getting ourselves involved in stuff that we shouldn't even have been around or been into. But it is what it is. This is where we are. And so it's great that you created a a lane for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was telling you when you was on here, I said you're gonna have to figure out what you want your channel to be about and where you want it to go. And then you gotta stay focused on keeping it there because you're gonna have a lot of stuff thrown at you left and right and be like, well, why are they talking about me? Why are they doing this? This is what they do. This is what they do because of the sector we're connected with.
Oh yeah,
So
oh yeah. I see the sneak diss, the chatty patties on on channels. I see it all.
hey, Machine
Hmm.
Fit. Yeah. And happy Father's Day to all those who came through. Thank you. Yeah. So you see what's going on. And like I say, I always tell people you can never be too nice. Don't ever be too nice to people on here. that's the that's the worst mistake. Also, like I was telling Russell, oversharing. That's a bad idea. Two things you don't do: overshare off the scene and on the scene. The other thing is being too nice, because you can very well be opening yourself and being vulnerable to people that don't have good motives in mind. They have ulterior motives to wanting to get to know you. And that's unfortunate that it makes you maybe paranoid, but I wouldn't say be paranoid. I just say be cautious. You know what I'm saying? So, because we dealing with a different type of crazy on here, answer. We not dealing with the crazy we deal in Oak Cliff in the hood. We know folks crazy out here in the streets. The streets. That's different. But this internet is a different type of beast. It's
Well,
different.
Selena, I do like me. See, that's why I laugh at a lot of this stuff when people be doing on here. Cause when I get off this thing, I'm back into the life, man. I'm back into
Right.
the, you know what I'm saying? I could touch something soft, you know what I mean? But some people do all this crazy stuff, be on here all day. Then when they turn that computer off, then what? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it is what it is, man. Sometimes this out for some people on here is their outweigh, man. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it is what it is. That-
Right. And
that-
and that's why I tell people you have to have another outlet. Yeah, Alani, we know. Like I said, this is the beef sector. So it's to be expected. Most of us, we all have our messy ways. If we can be honest, most people can't do that. Most people want to call people messy all day and night, but they the messiest ones. They do a lot of diabolical stuff behind the scene. Some of our stuff just caught up with us, right? So people just need to stop that. Like, they not messy and they ain't never did nothing, because they the very well ones that have done a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Some things that haven't came out yet. Okay, so people just be lying to themselves, saying they the saint and we the sinners. Um, and a lot of the times, what you thought like people think is messy, I may not think it's messy. I may just be expressing myself to a person online that think I'm cool with, and they could take that information and go and tell the person and other people what I said. Now, who's messy? Who's more messy? Me saying my opinion or what I think about somebody, or somebody going and spreading the information that I told them? So people need to stop with their lies and stop trying to project their own messiness on other folks. You the messiest one. Anyway. But yeah,
Oh, oh,
uh,
oh, shots. Oh,
yeah,
hey,
I just,
hey, say answer. I'm sorry, Selena. I'm sorry for interrupting. But
uh-huh.
it's Juneteenth, man. I want to see if you that real writer and hit maker like you think you is. Fake Jaheim looking ass dude. So I need a jingle for Rudy's Chicken, right? And I need the jingle to start off with, I'm missing them seasoned chicken and seasoned fries with the hot pepper and the roll on the side. I want to hear that jingle, player. Hey, you got to shout out to Rudy's though, man.
So
Oh,
you want me to make a song about Rudy's, man?
Yeah, man. They need their own jingle, man. You from the cliff, ain't you?
Yeah,
Now I know
man, but
everything
man,
ain't stiff in the cliff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just really ain't cut like that. But I'm
but
just
when
saying, man. You
uh,
got to rep.
man, you lying on that one, boy.
right.
Lying on that one, man.
Look at
Yeah,
Russell, but
man.
now
I
Russell
want to
being
see. I'm gonna
messy.
see your artiste work.
Um,
Now if Rudy's is gone, Russell's, we talking about Williams Chicken. Williams Chicken is the best chicken
Man, listen, you
ever.
can have that
that
Williams, that Henderson.
that's
Oh
what I was gonna
man,
tell him.
Rudy's was the
I'm over
best
here
thing
eating.
smoking. You know that.
I'm over here eating.
Mm,
My bad. I was gonna say that, Russell. I was gonna say we ain't got it no more, man. But I mean, Hall's alright. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't like Halls. It's too bland. It's too bland to me. What's that other? It's kind of a Mexican restaurant, but it's like they roast chicken.
You talking
It's
about
called R-
Uh, Riga.
Polo
Yeah, Polo,
Regus.
Regal. Yeah,
Oh
Regal,
my
something like that. Yeah.
gosh. I had some of that chicken yesterday because I'm trying to I didn't feel like cooking baking anything. So I went and got their chicken. It's roasted. And I got the roasted buffalo chicken. It was so good, Answer. I mean, I don't know if you've been there in a while, like if you ever been there, but that place got some good chicken.
No, I be in
That's
there. My
wicked.
my partner used to always get some chicken from there. I taste one of their legs, boy. They right next to us, man. You know what I'm talking
Yes, indeed. I
about?
said yes. I love that chicken, but yeah, Williams.
Yeah.
I don't too much care for House. To me, it's bland. A lot of people like Henderson's chicken. To me, not so good.
No, I love my
Uh,
William chicken. I
yeah,
love my
Williams is
William.
my favorite. That's my favorite. If but I try to stay away. I'm trying to stay away from fried foods. But that's yeah. That I had some of that polo chicken yesterday, and I was like, wow, this is awesome.
Yeah, Williams,
So
Mr. Williams and Mrs. Williams, my mom, they good friends with my mama. So I've been knowing Mr. Williams since I was a little boy.
where is those people? Where are they from?
They from Oak Cliff.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Williams from Oak Cliff.
Okay, that's why I was trying to figure out. Like, was they from like they people come from East Texas or where? That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, they got family out there in East Texas, but yeah, they from man, because they been they corporate excuse me. That corporate Williams chicken, that corporate spot he used to be in all the time. It's right there off of Sunnyvale. It's been in Oak Cliff for so long. And my mom, she used to run that. She used to run that Williams chicken right there off of Sunnyvale. That used to be her store.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that used to be my mama's store. And
Oh,
then my
you.
auntie,
Oh,
huh?
Sunnyvale. I like that one over there in Sunnyvale. I go to the one over here on Camp Wisdom.
Oh, okay, yeah, I go to that one too. Yeah, I go to
Oh,
that one all the time.
wow.
I was
So
surprised we didn't pass through the streets, man. But seeing it,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause I'm like, we be around in the same thing. Like, and I thought about it. I said, boy, you do look familiar, but I just can't put my hand on it. And where I may have seen you at or whatever. Cause but anyway, long story short, I used to go over there to Sunnyvale because I used to before I, got into my position, I did some private care for
yeah,
people, and it was a person over there that lived close over there by the Sunnyvale, the Williams Chicken over there. And I used to pass by there and sometimes go through there, honey. That's some of the best chicken over there in that area. And some, like I
it
said,
is
sometimes Camp Wisdom can be good. It depends on who the cook is and are they
facts.
playing around back there. But one time I got some chicken. And it's tasted like I've never tasted booty before, but it tastes
Oh man,
it was a bad chicken, boy. It was a
Oh
bad chicken
hell
leg.
no.
So I look, I don't eat no groceries, but it tasted something kind of weird. You know what I'm talking about? Like didn't taste right. So I had to take that chicken back. I said the devil is a lie. I ain't gonna be spending my little money on this stuff, and you done gave me some bad chicken.
they gave you a bad batch. Yeah,
Yes, indeed. And then like today, so I'm trying to see if they're gonna cancel our event that I'm supposed to be going to because of this darn rain.
boy, it's
I'm
raining
like,
hard out here, boy. Ooh, Lord, it's raining hard.
yeah, it's raining out here too. I was like, dang, why in the world is it doing this on Friday? They
Right.
can just do this during the week, the beginning of the week or something. But anyway,
I'm happy I'm off though.
yeah, for real though. For real. Oh, you said, Selena, are you going to make a perfume for women? I have a coworker, she's a teacher that she does on the side like perfumes and stuff, and she let me make my own perfume. I did that with my own fragrance. But I never thought about that. That's a good idea, but I bet it's gonna take a lot of money to maybe start it out, Dwayne. But that is a good idea. Yeah,
Hey,
that's a good idea. Go ahead.
hey, hey, Russell, you serious though, man? You want me to make a song about Rudy's for real though? I will though. You serious?
Just start
Yeah,
playing.
man, you got to, dog. Rudy's, that was the best chicken shack in Dallas, man. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you.
It
Damn some
was.
Williams, Rudy's. Yeah,
No,
Yeah,
it
you
was.
Rudy's,
Cause
man.
them lines
I
used to
need
be
that
long.
jingle though. I needed to start out. I need that. I need that hook like that, bruh. Where you got the pepper and the roll on the side, and got the seasoned chicken and the seasoned fry.
I got you. I got you. I got you. I got
hmm
you. I got you,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I like to see how that, but boy, I was hollering, answer when you did that song about the mailman. Lord have mercy, that was funny to me. I said, this fool is crazy, y'all. This fool is crazy, but have you ever got chased by pet bulls? Because if y'all don't know, the answer is a mailman. So, Amber, if you didn't know that, he's a mailman. So he made a song about being as a what a mailman goes through. But have you ever been chased by pet bulls and stuff?
Yes, ma'am. I have been chased by 2 pit bulls throughout my whole career.
What
So
did you
yeah.
do when
Now
that happened?
well, I got a long reach. So boy, look here. So what I did was, and some of them dogs smart. My bad if I'm hold on. My bad if I'm tuning out here.
Oh,
Dang.
that's fine.
But yeah, some of them dogs smart though. But I had this was a cat that I was cool with, man. You know what I'm saying? He was a cool dude. He breed dogs,
Mm.
and I don't know how his pit got out that day, man. But boy, I was walking. I remember almost walking up to the door, and I seen something coming real fast at me. Boy, I just see. Usually we got trained like not to run. You know, you supposed to put the bag in front of them, so everywhere they go, you move your bag everywhere they head go. But I wasn't trying to hear that day because he was coming pretty fast, and he was a roughneck. He was pretty big. He was stocky.
Oh.
So what I did is I had jumped in the neighbor's truck. You know what I'm saying? I had ran and boy, look, that that was that was one of the highest jumps I did for a while since I played basketball. I ain't care if I put a dent in that truck or not, boy. I
Yeah.
got up there, boy.
Poor answer. So you got up there and you got away from the dog.
Heck yeah, boy. That dog, he wasn't giving up either, boy. He was trying to come up there. I said, what in the I said, boy, look here. I think they don't like our colors on our meal clothes, man. They don't like our colors, man.
Oh, okay. So how did you get down?
Well, I had waited till the neighbor came outside. He wasn't tripping at all because they know me real good. So he seen what happened. I just stayed in the truck until till the old boy came out and got his dog. And he was apologizing and all that. He was scared that I was gonna sue him. I'm like, man, look, bro, the dog didn't bite me, bro. I ain't gonna sue you, bro. You ain't gonna do my people like that, man. I mean, if he would have got me, I don't know what I would have did, but he ain't bite me, bro. You good.
Yeah, cause see that happened to my cousin before she started being a manager at the postal service. She was carrying like you, and a pet bull bit into her leg, and she was out for some months. Now I forgot to ask her, did she sue the people or what? But she was out for a while because that dog bit all into her leg.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
dang, y'all be going through some problems.
That's why I made
Delivering
that
mail.
song, man. People really don't know what we going through, man. We be going through a lot out there, man. I got bit by a spider before. I got
Oh
stung I got stung by a wasp and a bee, huh?
my God. What?
Mm-hmm.
So and
Yeah.
then you
Hey
have to
man,
go out. Go ahead.
that's the life of a mailman, man. Go on here and do your thing. See, that's your problem, man. So see, when you was a baby and you watched Poetic Justice and you seen Tupac as a mailman, that's what you wanted to do. So I mean, that's part of the game, bruh. I'm just messing with y'all. Go ahead, man.
What's
Nah,
so
man.
crazy? But
That-
my thing is, okay, so y'all even have to say, for instance, if it's just pouring down rain, y'all still have to deliver the mail.
We still gotta deliver that mail. The only way we can eventually probably gotta come back to the station and they might send us home if it's like a tornado warning and
Oh, okay.
it's getting real bad out there to where it's windy, like oh, and the sirens going off. Cause I'm trying to tell you, bro, is delivered, man, they don't care. I remember one time it was raining real bad. I'm talking about flooding type stuff, man. And
Mm,
I called my supervisor, man. I said, look here, man. I said, dog, I mean, yeah, I'm still delivering the mail, bro, but bro, the ink is coming off these people's mail, bro. Like when they get the mail, it's really pointless. It could be a
right,
check, and the check will be damaged.
right,
We still got to deliver it. I said, man, they got to change this. This is dumb. This is really
right.
dumb. But But yeah, the postal. That's why they say. That's why they say. Watch out for us going postal because certain things that be happening to us on the street, and we get back to the station. You got some supervisors act like they don't care. Because when I got bit by that spider, man, they bit me above my darn eye. Oh, I was mad, and I was looking like Jigglypuff off a darn Pokemon when it was swole on the right side of
Uh-huh.
my darn eye.
Uh-huh.
And I said, look here, man, I gotta go. I said, I gotta go check this out. And I said, plus, I'm only can see on one side of my darn. I can only see on the left side of my eye. Oh, you all right? You a man? You all right? I
What?
said, no, I said, I'm for the go, man. I ain't got time for all that. Y'all tripping. So yeah,
Oh,
that's why they
wow.
said it. That's why they say don't let us go postal because there's so much we be dealing with already. And then if it's a customer that's acting crazy out there, you might want to make sure that postman might have a good day.
Oh, really? What would happen? They'll just
Man, look, hey, shoot, boy. Well, we train to restrain ourselves. We of course we can't really be out there beating up people or get into altercations.
uh-huh.
Now I've been there for a long time, so you can hardly imagine with some people I got into it with.
Mhm.
I got into it with some people early through my career, so but I've grown from that. I was in my young 20s.
Yeah, you went off answer.
Boy, look here, boy. Now that's when that Oak Cliff side really came out back in my 20s.
You know, kind of calm down just a tad bit.
Man, I said, forget this meal. I ain't care about none of this.
I know that's right. Shoot, I know that's
Yeah.
right. You look, you was out there acting like Russell back then, huh?
Yeah,
I
man.
know that's
I
what
was a
Russell.
fool.
Yeah, that's why I said sometimes you have to like he said, did you take the venom shot? The answer.
Yeah,
Who
they
was
gave it
that?
to me. They gave it to me.
Oh, they give
I
y'all that.
mean, well, I don't know. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Yeah,
I don't want to
answer.
smack in. I don't want to smack in y'all ear.
Oh,
Um,
it's okay. We chilling. We chilling.
um. Oh, Dwayne. To be honest with you, man, I know they gave me a shot, but I can't remember what it was. They gave me a shot though. Yeah, I can't remember what it was though. And I had took 2 weeks off of work, so I wanted to make sure I was good.
No,
'Cause
that's right.
I ain't never got bit by no spider before, man. That was new.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, I tell you, I have heard some stories because I told you one of my uncles and my, like I said, cousin, they worked at the postal service, so they told me some stories about what y'all have to deal with. I'm like, wow, we need to definitely be a little bit more nicer to our postmen and postwomen
Yeah.
out there that's delivering our mail for sure. But I don't know if I asked you this before, but what made you decide to go into working at the postal office? Was it just because it was a good federal job, or didn't have like an idea what you wanted to do? Like, how did you get into that?
I'm gonna tell you because when I left college, man, you know how sometimes you go to school for something, and half of the people that got degrees, Selena, don't even work in that field. But
Right.
I was thinking to myself like when I left, because my homeboy he left early. He left college way earlier than I did. So when
Hmm.
I decided to leave because it was some family things going on at that time, I left and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. So I
Hmm.
did go to a trade school. I ain't gonna say where I went because you got Matlocks on here, Perry Masons and
Right.
Matlocks. But
That part.
I did go to a trade school. I got me a certification in a trade. And then after that, I was like, man, I want to do some. I want to do something, man. I want to do something else though. So I had went to at that time I had went to Texas Workforce, and I was applying for jobs. And I remember a lady had just got up screaming, "Thank God! Oh, I got it! Oh, they hired me! they hired me!" So
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, I looked up. I'm like, "What you mean? She real happy right now." I said, "Who
Right.
hired you?" She said, "The post office." I said, "The post office." So
Uh-huh.
okay, because I never thought I was gonna be a mail carrier, Selena. Never thought. So,
Hmm.
but when she showed me everything they sent her and the pay, the benefit, I said, "Oh snap!" I said, "Hold on, I need see if I get into this." I said, "Is it hard?" She was like, nah, it ain't hard. Just put your mind to it. You gotta take your 473 exam. You know, you gotta study a little bit. Do. I said, all right. So I did it. I had applied for the job, and they had told me to go to SMU to take the exam, because back then you used to have to either go to a facility or college or something like that. They have you take the exam. So
Right.
I took the exam. I passed it, and the rest is history, Jack. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? But I never thought I was gonna be a mail carrier. I mean, growing up, I used to see them come to my granny house, our house or whatever. But I never thought I was gonna be one. You know what I'm saying? But I always thought their clothes and stuff was fresh. I didn't like the little shorts they wear, but I always thought that,
Yeah.
because I get my shorts altered. I don't wear the little shorts. I get my stuff altered. It got to be past my knees. I can't do all that, Jack.
Yeah. Be looking like
What
you
you
got
mean
Daisy
altered?
Dukes on.
I get them altered, Russell. Like, if y'all see our male pants we
What are
wear,
we talking about?
He's
Oh,
talking
the
about
male pants.
male
short.
pants.
Oh, Selena, what? Hey, Selena, why you don't go and try to be a male employee, man? They would love you. You as a prime candidate
Why you
for a
say
male
that?
lady. Hey, just believe me. I know. Answer don't say nothing, but listen, I seen some male ladies, and yes.
Well, I will say this, since I'm in the business, man. Boy, look at here. Now, now you got some stallions, boy. You do got some stallions. They do like the
But that's a
attention.
club. That's the club, bro. You know that. Hey, I had
What?
one before I left H Town, man. I swear to God, boy, look here. That's the club, bro.
Man,
Hmm.
them old cats be mad at me, man, because all them girls be cool with me, man. They be all there coming out looking good. Where you going? Yeah. But they be mad, boy. I let the old school cats do what they do, though, man. I just stay silent.
He be smiling with them gold teeth. That's what he be doing.
Hey,
I'm like,
I'm
oh
telling you,
Lord.
Selena, that'd be a good benefits, because I mean, you get federal benefits. It's a job you can retire from. You can just work in the mailroom.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can retire from what I'm doing, Russell, but I'm not. I don't know. I don't think that's for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be out in the summer, in the sun, in the winter. I'm not trying to do
No,
that.
no, you can work in the mailroom. You don't have to
No,
go
you could be
outside.
a custodian or a clerk.
I ain't gonna be no custodian, but ain't nothing wrong with it. But I don't want to. But it's nothing, like I said, ain't nothing wrong with it. But I haven't been to school to just be, cleaning up stuff. But um, it's, I personally, I don't want to do. I think in any job you're doing some type of customer service, but I know working in the front, uh like in the office and stuff like that with the customers and stuff like that, I don't think I would like that. I'm gonna just be honest with you. That's just not my cup of tea. That I don't really like customer service based jobs, as far as like, transactional wise, I would say. So, no, I don't think that that's for me. I just don't think that's for me. And if you can believe it or not, I would say in my mid 20s, while I was, I was just working in school and stuff like that for my first degree. I worked in cleaning, custodian, as a custodian. So I have done that type of work.
No,
I had.
Selena, when I say custodian, I ain't talking about the ones that clean. I'm talking about, they call it they got their name on them. They work in the front. They call them custodians, where they say y'all come in and y'all want to send something, or y'all want some stamps,
Mm.
or anything like that. Y'all trying to purchase priority boxes or anything like that. Anything to get shipped out. Because really,
Oh,
all the beautiful women be in the front. You got the beautiful women as carriers too, but most of them be in the front too.
oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Forgive me for that. I didn't know. I thought it was a different type of custodian. But that's.
Mm-mm. They make good money too, and benefits too.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm thinking of more of the janitorial kind of job. Okay, so no, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I never thought about it. I know at one point before I got into education, I was thinking about, I said, well, maybe I should try to work at the postal service like one of my cousins, because she, like I said, she's a man. She became a manager, and she was telling me, she was like, well, apply. She said there's not a lot of the office jobs right now. Right now, we're hiring for the carriers. I said,
Yeah.
oh no, I ain't finna do that. So I just never applied for that,
Man,
but
man,
mhm.
Selena, you'll be surprised, Selena, how many beautiful women that's out there carrying mail, boy. You'd be surprised, boy. Cause
Yeah.
I got a homegirl
Yes,
that's a
Lord.
stallion. All them boys be slobbing all over her.
Uh-huh.
But
Yes, Lord.
but she's something else, boy. She's something else. She get her way in that mud. I tell you that. She get her way.
That's why I
Yeah.
said Selena would be a perfect job, baby. I'm
I,
telling you.
like I said, if teaching is a little bit too much for me in the near future, or whatever, I can't go into details. I'm not going into details about the other things that I'm doing, but that those things don't work out, I will consider that, because, like I said, I have relatives that have been in those positions, and they are doing pretty well for themselves, like really well for themselves. I would have never thought, working at the postal service, you get so much benefits. But then I said, well, it is a federal job. So, but
The
yeah,
best benefits, boy.
yeah, y'all do get some good benefits. Like I said, I have an uncle that retired, and he living life good, real good,
I
you
bet he a
know.
millionaire too.
Well, if he is, he's stingy. He ain't gonna let us know. That's for sure. This uncle ain't gonna let us know if he got what he got. But because he's stingy as hell. But but yeah, but he like I said, he's living pretty good, so I would say that it is a good job. That's why when you were telling me people were saying you were broke, I'm like, do they know where you work? Do they know where you work and the benefits of being a postal employee? Like, that is crazy. You
I
don't
guess
know nothing.
I guess they be laughing at our Jeeps and stuff like that. First of all, I mean, we got new mail trucks anyways, and they don't understand how rich the darn post office is.
Hmm.
But it's just a lot of people. It's just a lot of people misinformed about the post office, because the post office keep everything confidential anyway. So I remember the time it was a discussion about the post office on somebody panel, and they didn't even know that we get time and a half and all types of stuff. That they didn't know none of that. And they don't.
Hmm.
Listen. It's so much that some people just don't know. But of course, I'm not gonna say everything. But listen, the post office is a good career. I mean, just like every other job, it's gonna be certain things at that job that get on your nerves. It's gonna be some days you don't want to be at work, just like every other
Right,
job. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So that's all it is.
Do you see yourself retiring from there or
Oh
going
yeah,
into something else?
oh yeah. No, I've been here over 13 years, man. So I mean, hey, I basically grew up in this darn place. Um,
Mm.
I will say, I say probably, I say probably the next 8 years, maybe I might
Mm.
just go into I'll probably go into management. You know what I'm saying? Because I already went to the what is that stuff called? Um, I can't even think of that darn name right now, but
Mhm.
yeah, I might do that because that's what you want to do. Like because right now I got a retirement route, and then when you
Right.
get a retirement route, um, you want to kind of go ahead and just chill out and sit down and be in the AC. Now you already did your work out there for a
Mhm.
good amount of years. Shoot, why not go inside now and sit down? Shoot, let them other folks get out there and do all that. But sometimes when you do have a good route like that about a lake and it's easy, shoot, you got a lot of old school cats don't even want to give it up. I know,
Wow.
I know over 10 people right now that's like, shoot, you got a couple people in their 60s. You had one carrier 70, he's still out there getting it. You know what I'm saying? But he got a good route. Yeah, 70 years old. Yeah.
Mm, mm, mm,
Hey,
mm.
you still can get it in at 70, Selena. Don't be shocked.
Well, Russell, we know you still getting it in, and you 60. So hey,
Hey,
with
hey,
your gums and
but
all.
yes, ma'am. Hey, but look, yeah, my homeboy, he's a supervisor. He trains all the new drivers and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And man, he got so much pull, man. He been with the post office for over about what 20 some years, but he don't stay in. He moved to Florida with his
Uh-huh.
wife. But man, that's who really put me on. He said, man, but that's a club up in there, boy. Well,
Nah,
y'all have fun up in there.
I'm gonna give y'all a story, man. I'm gonna give y'all a story, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Russell ain't lying. Now, I will say, even though it's well, I ain't gonna say it's surprising because I carry myself better than that. but
Okay. All
but
right. Yeah.
he not lying about that, man. You know, it is like a high school, to be honest with you, because like,
Hmm.
say for example, you know, say you have a pretty female already in there. She been in there for a good while. People know her. All the carriers know her. She could be a fine supervisor. And then say you got another fine girl, just Brent. She knew she coming in.
Mm-hmm.
She getting all the attention now. And then the supervisor that used to get all the attention now, she get upset. So it's a lot of crazy stuff that goes on. Because I get a lot of hate too. When I first came on, them old cats was hating. Why like God?
Yeah, that's
But
crazy.
nah, it's man, listen, man, listen, man, you got carriers that get sucked up in trucks and man, women they get boy bent over all up in clout. Man, look, man.
What? Yeah,
Yeah.
so you better not be doing that. You
Nah.
better not be doing that.
That's why I had a lot of them women mad at me because I ain't take them through there. So I like, nah.
Okay, don't
I
take
said,
them through there. Okay, I know
nah,
Russell. I know Russell will, but we have hope for you. Okay, Elsa, don't take them through there.
nah, because you got some sneaky folks, man. It's one little, you know, because what's so crazy about the post office? If something get out, trust me, it's gonna get out at this station, the next station, the next station.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy at the post office. So I remember it was rumors around that the people was messing around, and the video came out. So I didn't know,
Mm-mm.
but you got some lame dudes like they'll video record. It's like, why you recording it, bro? If you go do it, just do it, dog. I mean,
Right.
keep it on the low, bro.
This
But
petty.
yeah, see, if I did something like that, I wouldn't do all that. But I'm the type like, girl, I'd rather wait till I get off now and go home first and take a shower. I ain't for do all this at work, girl. It's
Yeah,
hot out here
sweating and
too.
stuff.
It's hot out here too. But
Right.
one girl tripping one day, boy. She really wanted to see it. But I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
What? Wait a minute, the answer. Let me. You had a female at your job was like, she wanted to see your eggplant.
Yeah, yeah. Man, listen, man.
Oh my
Man, look, man. Some freaks up there, man. Russ ain't lying. He ain't
dang.
lying. He ain't lying. And that ain't nothing though. Like be a laid back, cool male, man. You know, you'll see some things on the routes too. You know what I'm saying? I used to get approaches like if I go up to the door, hey, how you doing, ma'am? I got a certified for you. Oh, come
Hmm.
on in, come on. I'm like, nah, I can't come in. Now you come in, it's hot out there. Yeah, man, listen, they be doing all types of crazy stuff, man. Be in robes, bending all over. Like you asking for a pen, they trying to be animated. Like it's crazy out there, man.
Oh Lord, the desperation is real out here. And people on here want to call me a thought and thirsty. I'm like, honey, I don't be doing none of that. I be chilling. This is crazy. So women be doing all of that just for you to just oh wow. That's deep. That's deep. That's a bit much. Yo, I ain't finna do none of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Bending down all in front of you and stuff like that. No, no, no.
Man, say man, I remember this was when we was still in training. Cause me and my partner we started around the same time, so they used to put me and my homeboy and some other carriers on this training route back then,
Mhm,
and everybody knew on the training route it was a lot of fine girls on that route. So
mhm,
I remember one time I went up to the door, and this is at the time I knew about the rules, but I was still kind of like paranoid because I was thinking like, dang, what if undercover the federal undercover out here
Agent.
watching me or something? You know what I'm saying? Agent
Mhm.
watching. So I remember the lady had told me I could come in, and I remember in training they used to say, "Don't go in people's houses" and all that crap. But it was, I ain't gonna lie, it was real hot that day. Ooh, it was hot outside that day, and I was like, boy, look at her. I want to come in here and sit down, and she fine too. Dang. But I said, nah, man, I just need you to sign a certified. But she would not give up. She kept telling me, come on in and get some water. And she was thick and all that too. And I was like, dang. I said, nah, I can't do it, man. I can't do it, man. But yeah, that lot of them be testing you, bro.
Yeah. See, I told you, boy, young player, boy. Boy, look here. Remind me of myself back in the day, boy. Boy, hey, you make me proud, man.
Oh,
I know your daddy proud, boy. I'm telling you.
oh Lord, you're so crazy. So
Now, Selena, I met some of these people now outside work now. But go ahead.
I know you have, you little hoe. Y'all know they said what they say about some. You know, you into your sign. I'm not into that, but I heard about them council men. They some little hoes, boy. I know you're a little hoe.
I
Look
said, I'll
at
be
you.
back. I said, I catch you after work, man. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't
I
forget
know.
my sign either, baby.
Yeah, I know you. And like I said, you're in July or early August, or Russell. Which are you? You in July?
You said it right. You said it right the first time. Yep. Yep.
Okay, yeah, because we don't want to say nobody's,
Right.
date. These people are nuts up here, and like I said, answer. I know yours is coming up,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah, I know you be a little hoe just like Russell. I have to
I
get
be chilling, Selena. I be chilling, man.
I have to get my whip out on y'all because Russell know he be into stuff. He need to get out somewhere.
So what is wrong with being a 304? What's wrong with that? It keeps you out of trouble. I like to
No,
be
it
around the
don't. It
ladies,
keeps you
like
in
how answer.
trouble. Do
No,
you
no,
know?
no, 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 no. The women keep you out of trouble. You hang around a bunch of ladies, opposed to a bunch of dudes, you gonna stay out of a lot of trouble.
Real talk.
Bye.
Yeah. Have you seen Answers platform has changed when all the ladies over there? You don't get in trouble. You don't get
Mm-hmm.
in trouble at all.
I just be chilling. Hey, see what people don't understand.
Hmm?
What people don't understand, like how I run my like. Listen, man. Like I said this before in my live. I didn't have to come to YouTube to be something I'm not, right? So like I'm a cool, laid back dude. I like the women chilling and having fun. I'm like that in real life. I don't hang
Mhm.
around a lot of dudes. I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't hang around a lot of dudes. Nah, I don't do all that no more, man. I used to hoop and and a lot of niggas used to try to be around me. You can think better when all these dudes not around you, man. You can think a little bit better.
Well, I guess it's the opposite for, opposite sex. Like with me, I do better with a lot of men than I do with a lot of women. So, hey Dubs, how you doing? Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. And who else came through? I think that was it. I spoke to you, Dre. But hey Sherry. So I know it's opposite, with opposite sex, you know what I'm saying? Like I would say, even though I get along with a lot of women, it's some women's personalities, different women personalities I just can't deal with. I just stay away from because I'm like them type of women you'll be ready to fight and drag. So drag that lace front off their head. But I I get along more with men. To me, men are less catty. But I have been on here. Sometimes you run across men that are cattier than women.
Yeah, I see some catty men on this mud, man.
Yeah, you
God
got too many
Messy.
female type ass individuals and stuff. So I
Yeah,
don't
some
know who
messy
raised
hoes.
them. But
Yeah,
yeah,
but
some
but but the thing about it, hey Selena, when I come to Dallas, you gonna come watch me drag ass on that basketball court when we go to the gym. You
I love to see that because I know you about 5'4". And Elsa, he said he's 6'4", so I like to see that. That'd be
hey
like
you
what
you
Spud
ever seen
Webb
Spud
and
Webb?
Shaq. Yeah, Spud Webb and Shaq.
I'm gonna dunk on that nigga.
man,
Oh,
Russell know he got them bad knees, man.
Yeah, Russell 60 years old. So bless his little heart. But I definitely would love to see that. I mean, that would be so funny to me. And then the answer got his dreads, and Russell got his little braids. Russell, do you still have those little braids in your head? The
No,
time you
man,
came up,
I cut all that nonsense off, man.
the
When everybody
Lord.
started talking about me, I said I got to be a grown man. So
Oh
yeah,
my God.
yeah.
Thank the Lord. I'm happy about that because those little braids look funny on you. And so I'm glad that
Why you say those little braids? Dang, Selena.
yeah, he had
That's
some
my crisscross braids, man.
he had some
Oh,
little braids in his head and it was very funny. You said I'll dunk on the answer. Thank you, Dre. Dre, how tall are you? Are
Yeah,
you
Dre be hooping too. Dre be working out all the time, though.
okay, Dre, I think Dre might be tall. I'm not sure.
is Dre
Thank
the
you,
light skinned dude?
Dre.
Nah,
No,
that's
Dre.
Cyber Dre. That's Dre
Oh,
know how
he's
to do it all
6'1".
them computers and stuff. He in cybersecurity, man. He can take your channel down with a blink of an eye.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm just trying to see if that's him on the picture. Is that Brunson?
I
I
don't
can't see the
know.
Yeah,
picture. That's
he up north. He from Jersey. I think Dre from
oh, okay,
Jersey.
okay.
You said he's 6'1". So if you 6'1", the answer is 6'4". You might do pretty good. You might do pretty good, Dre. And you are athletic. Now the answer, the last time you played basketball, you said you hadn't played in a while. You was struggling just a tad bit.
Yeah, I'm a little out of shape. I'm in shape, but I'm out of basketball shape.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, because you gotta be in shape walking all them miles delivering people's
Yeah, that Don
mails
Julio
and
be
stuff.
slowing me down, man.
Yeah, you gotta have some type of physical physique for that. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, but it was something else I was gonna talk about. Russell, what was it that you asked me the last time? I forgot what it was. I don't know why I have brain freeze sometimes, when Russell be talking, it kind of throw me off. Russell, what was the last thing we was talking about? Or was it something the answer was saying? Trying to think. But anyway, I can't think right now. I think it's time for me to get off here. I done been on here how long? Let's see, 2 hours. Y'all know that's not like me. That's
Hey,
not like
I
me at all.
came up, man. I came up.
Yeah, you came up and distracted the flow and came up here. Okay, you said drop the link for a second. And my boy Answer, he came up here and had us talking another hour. So
Yeah.
you sitting up there eating and going on.
Yeah, that's my first meal of the day though. I really don't eat in the mornings like I used to. I usually get a smoothie in the morning, but
But you guys are my favorite Texas guys on here. So I don't care what they say about Russell or the Answer. Those are my Texas guys. I dropped the
appreciate
link,
that.
Dre.
Appreciate that, Selena.
Uh-huh. And I'm not being two-faced or fake. That's the truth. That's the truth of the matter. Um, I put the link in the chat, Dre. So you just hit the link. What's up, Rachel? Good to see you. Good to see you. And shout out, huh? What you say, Russell? Thank
No,
you,
that was
Juicy
me.
Fruit.
I was looking for my charger. That was me.
Thank you for supporting me. From another woman to another, I appreciate you. It's a blessing to have people that are other women that support you as well. So shout out to you so much, Juicy Fruit. We appreciate your time, Selena. Thank you so much. You are a sweetheart. I always said that, you know. Now, you are a person that you try not to judge people. You try to support people, even when people are trying to understand why. But you are a true supporter, and you really are a person that likes to empower other women. So I gotta shout you out for that. Thank you so much. So far, I've been doxing the answer. What? She said, okay, somebody named Glory Hole Fly the biggest 304. I think this is the first time I've ever seen you. You said, yes, ma'am. I love my sisters. And that's a good attitude to have, loving your sisters. Sometimes I feel like it's impossible with some of them. I'm just gonna be honest with you. But you're different than I am. So, I need to grow up. I need to grow and be like you, huh, Juicy? He dropped down. Dre, I.
Hey, what's good? I didn't want to say anything. You were talking.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Shout
if
out to
there
them
was.
Spurs, Dre. Shout out to them Spurs.
Hey, man, they caught that L.
They did.
Yes, sir. As a diehard Knicks fan, look, I've been a Knicks fan since 1995. Elementary school, see them get beat the Isaiah Thomas years in the mid 2000s. Let me enjoy this moment because it may never happen again in my lifetime. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it won't. Promise you.
She
Look, my
said,
man.
"Oh Lord, I don't know if the answer saw this." She said the answer name.
Oh, well, I came up here to mess with the answer for a second and use Selena. But yeah, man, I posted a warm up basketball video on my Insta, and I'm connected with you, so you can see me put up like mad bricks. But that was just warm up.
I'm not gonna look. I ain't gonna like or look at your stuff. You don't like my stuff, so I ain't gonna
Hey
like.
man, I peeped you out.
Like your
Hey,
stuff.
I
Shit.
look. Hey, like they always say, I look from the
I'm
clouds, man.
I'm petty,
I
so
look.
no.
Hey, I look from the clouds. But Russell, man, don't be telling everybody my alias, man.
Oh yeah, Russell gonna talk, honey. He just be talking and don't think about nothing. I done told him about talking and oversharing stuff. He just
Nah, he
keep doing
good.
stuff.
Nah, he good. I'm proud of what I do, man. You know, I help others when I can.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
dog, man. Big Cyber Dre, that's my dog, man.
Hey,
I think it's all this hostility going on. I think all of the fellas need to just have a basketball game,
hey, no
and, and
question.
and we just take it out on the court. That's it.
No question. I'm game for that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm 6'1". I hoop, from time to time still. But yeah, I still work out 5 days a week. You know,
Oh, okay.
I'm just a nerd that just works out. That's
It,
it.
it, it just sounds like you trying to get a date, Dre. It don't sound like you trying to goddamn get some
Man, believe it or
basketball
not,
content.
Russell, believe it or not, only a few know this, but I've been cooling for a New York minute. I made some questionable choices in my life, and I'm just cooling. That's all I got to say. I mean, one day it'll happen for me, but I'm chilling. You know what I mean?
Well,
Well,
all the good
no, go
women
ahead.
down south, man, and Selena is one of them.
Man, I don't know. Selena says she's salty. I can't like her stuff no more.
I can be yeah, I can be a little petty at times when I want to be, but I get back to being sweet after a while. I don't stay sour. I get back sweet. So it's a lot of the times, I think that as women and men, we just make some choices based on what we perceive or what we think we might want, but we don't always pick what is best for us. And that's a lot of people, not just me and you. It's a lot of people that do that. We go by what we want at the time rather than what is actually best for us. So
Right.
that's just my opinion on that.
Okay.
But there's good women everywhere. You just have to um well, I ain't gonna say that, but there's still some good women out there. There's still some good women out there. You just have to be open to it. But see, Dre, I don't think personally, in my opinion,
Mm.
Dre is one of those people. He is really he I don't know. You just don't seem like you're present a lot of times in a situation, and you just seem like I don't know how to. You just don't seem like you want a relationship. You know, from just outside looking in, because anybody that has a good career like you and then you look the way you look, to me, I'm pretty sure you have women throwing themselves at you. It may just be you're not really wanting that.
Well, to answer that question, you're absolutely right. I'm just picky. I ain't gonna cap.
That's what
So,
I thought.
but again, I made questionable choices, and I learned from that. So I'm just trying to day by day. That's it. Real talk. No more jumping head first at the first smile. You know what I mean? Or the woman that gives me the compliment all the time. Like, nah, I'm just cooling. Real talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that from you. And like I can kind of read people a little bit. Like I know the answer. He's a little bit more particular than people think he is. Like he is sometimes, even though he's mischievous, he's can be overly cautious as well. That's what I see when I see the answer. And Russell, on the other hand, Russell is
They
one of
call me skeeted and beat it, baby. That's all
Russell be
they call
going
me.
in, man.
Skeeted.
Russell is he's
mean,
just everywhere. But
I
really,
ain't gonna cap.
Russell.
I mean, I ain't gonna cap.
But listen, let me finish this. But
Okay,
really,
go.
Russell just wants somebody that would deal with him. I'm just be honest with you, because he one of those guys. Yeah, he'll sleep with anything. But I think too, he does like want somebody that he. I think any normal person too, would want somebody like that. But y'all go about it in different ways. And that's just like how women are. We go about it we're a different type of women. We go about things in a different way.
Right.
I'm kind of more like in between of the answer and Dre. Like that. Like my mindset. You know. Sometimes you could be too overly cautious, and sometimes you could be too picky.
Hey, again, those are life lessons that I've learned. That's for
Mm-hmm.
me. Real talk. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell her myself, man, before I got married the first time, yes, divorced. But man, I was like Russell. I ain't gonna lie. Just,
Yeah.
but I calmed down after a few years because that life will catch you up real quick. It'll catch you, man, because I got caught up. So I tell any Vic or dude, not many people say Vicks, but I tell any man that, like, look, man, you need to watch yourself. But if you want to do that for the rest of your life, salute. If not, don't do it. It ain't for the faint of heart. It's not.
Yeah, he ain't lying. He ain't lying at all.
It is not, man. But yeah, all in all, man, I would say for the last 5 or 6 years, I've been just slowing down day by day, breathing God's air, saying prayers, and just keep moving. Real talk.
Right.
Real talk.
Can y'all hear me?
Sorry,
Yeah.
Selena, real quick. I noticed you said you work for Feds. So you said 13 years, right?
The answer, he did.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know you was asking me. My bad, Andrew.
No, you know what? Oh, you a flight, bro. It's Andre, but it's all good.
Andre, my bad. Andre. Yeah, my bad.
The answer, his mind. Bless his heart.
Nah, he about to get a flight. But nah, you good. So question, and this is just from someone that's familiar with this, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What investments within that TSP are you looking at? I just want to say this, I'm gonna drop down.
I don't even want to give it all out on here, man, because these people weird, man.
Don't give it out, man. I know you're talking about. Give me a hint. They don't know what we're talking about.
No,
Put it in the bad chat. Put it in the bad chat. What you saying?
Do that. All right, bet.
Uh-huh.
And the other thing is answer. Yeah, man. If I was close by, man, we go hoop up. You know what I'm saying? You seem like a cool dude. I don't really mess with a lot of dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really private. Just my brothers, some frat brothers that I know of, and my fam.
I appreciate that.
Down to earth type guy. So salute
I
to you.
appreciate that. No, I appreciate that, man. Real talk, man. Because I just seen I was trying to come up because I was looking for my charger, and I just seen what you were saying, Selena. Some person was putting something in the chat. I don't care about what these people doing. They don't know me. They don't know my name. These weirdos over there been trying to throw out names for so many times.
Wait, time out. I was in and out. So you're a victim of people like doxing and stuff like that too?
It's this one person that keep messing with me, following me around YouTube, zooming in on my pictures. Well, this person is taking a screenshot of me on videos, man, and zooming in on me, screaming out names, just weird stuff, bro. I ain't never been through nothing like this, bro.
Look,
This is some weird stuff, bro.
Everybody's bold behind the device. That's all I have to
Mhm.
say.
That's what I said.
And
Yeah.
someone once screenshotted my picture and made a fake account. They're not doing it anymore.
Oh yeah. I don't know if y'all heard my song, but I played it 2 days ago, and I said, yeah, people keep acting the way they acting on here, but when you get someone in that mailbox and somebody knocking on your door, then yeah, because I don't think they know about because they know it's a crime about I think it's called, is
Yes,
it
it's a
cyber
cyber crime.
stalking?
It's a cyber crime.
Uh,
It's a cyber stalk. You can file police reports, and the feds
yes,
get involved. Correct.
especially when you're a federal worker. So I mean, even though these people don't know my name, but just
Mhm.
trying to do stuff like that, I don't play that.
Right. And as a public
Mhm.
servant, you have a lot of civil liberties and rights.
Right, right. Which and I already knew that, but I don't think they know. So hey, it's all documented though. It's all
Right.
documented.
Hey, they'll know about it when they get that knock at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
These people weird.
Yeah.
but
They are.
but yeah,
But
answer. I dropped this on you, and I'm gonna just drop off for real, because you know what I'm talking about. And again, I'll be coy as much as possible. Okay.
All right.
Look at the latest one right now. That's the most volatile. You know what I'm talking about when you log in. Look at that one.
put it in the private chat,
Invest
Andre.
in that one. And that's all I gotta say. I'm not proud.
Andre, put it in the private chat because I need to copy and paste it. Put it in the private chat.
Fine. Okay. Hold on. I got you.
When you be in the hot box like that all day, like me, you'll forget some stuff, man. Shit, that son be turning me up at that mail truck, man.
No question. I got you. I'll reel that back in. But salute to you guys. Y'all have fun. I just came up here just for that. And Selena had to call me out on my personal life. I feel attacked.
Oh God. No, I wasn't trying to say that. I really was not. What I was just saying, how you when you was talking about it, I said, well, Andre, you are picky though. So no, I didn't mean no harm on that.
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
know. I like to mess around. I mean, I know
Oh,
it's been a minute
okay.
since spoken like this online, but I'm still the same goofball. Trust we good.
Yes, I know. That's my buddy. Shout out to you, Andre. Thank you so much for coming up. I really appreciate you.
No question. Thanks for the invite.
All right. Anytime.
All right, Andre.
Dessert.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know if you seen it in the back chat, answer what he put, if you understand what he's saying. And if not, I can get more information and give it to you.
Yeah, do that
So,
for me. Yeah, do that for me. Yeah.
Oh, no question. She's linked.
yeah.
She's linked, so I shoot it to her and she give it to you.
I appreciate that, bro.
Dessert.
Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes we just have to be careful on here, because we just don't know who's listening in the bushes. We got some little demons and witches and warlocks, and and they're listening to whatever you say so they can take it back to whomever. So we just got to be careful on here. So shout out to Andre, and I guess Russell done left me. The answer, happy Father's Day. What are you planning on doing for Father's Day? You gonna be with your family
Yeah.
out of town or somewhere?
Well, if it don't rain, shoot. If it don't rain, I'm gonna take them to the lake or something, man. But
Oh, that's nice.
days like this, man, ain't a shoot. It's just another day, man. To me, just chilling out. If we go barbecue or something, just chill out.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed off because I gotta call the persons I'm supposed to be going with. We supposed to be going to this event, but I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it with this bad weather. I don't know if they
Yeah.
canceled it or what. And I'm really pissed off about it because I planned on having a good time. So I'm really pissed off about that. He says, so fly said your government name a few times. Does she know your name?
I don't know who is this person keep chasing in the chat, but listen, man, they did this before months ago, and I just ignored. I don't know these people.
Okay.
These people don't know me, so I just ignore stuff like that, man. They've been doing this for a long time, so I don't know. I don't know these people, man.
Because and that's another thing. What I had changed on my Cash App, because I kind of had some initials of my last name. Thank you so much, Traveling Classy. Thank you. Shout out to you. That's another strong woman. Has supported me. I don't know where Traveling Classy came from, but where I met her was, I think I met her in TJ's chat. And then later on she came to the answers chat. And ever since then, she was always extremely nice. And she's another person, if she like you, and if she don't, she don't. So, and that's kind of what I picked up from you, because I think you started following me, Travis Classy. Was it last summer? I don't know when I started seeing you, but she started coming over here, and she has really, whatever live she can catch, because she travels all the time. So even when she's out of the country, she came through here just to show me some love. And so, yeah, those type of women I appreciate, because number one, people don't have to be nice to you. That's number one. They don't have to be nice to you. They don't have to support you. And so, hey, Rodney, and they don't have to support you at all. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate women like her and Juicy and CC and the rest of them. Whoever's just like I said, I appreciate the men too, but I really appreciate those women, because they really, women do not, I haven't seen a lot of women support a lot of women, especially content creators. So I appreciate it when I see it. And yeah, shout out to you and everybody else in the chat. Okay. So they saying that this lady has put your name up, but that's okay. Like I said, because you're gonna keep doing what you're doing. Answer.
People don't know me, Selena. Listen, that's why I think these people crazy on here just doing that. Whoever they keep throwing out somebody's name, don't know somebody's name, I think you crazy. So I just ignore it. I mean, what can I do?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I'm just
But
saying go ahead.
go ahead, bro. No, I was just gonna say, but the crazy part about it, um, for somebody for so many years on this app cried about people doing the same thing to them. Now they're doing the same. Now they doing same things to other people. That's kind of crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, cried, literally cried, and just ran from panel to panel talking about people putting up information about their people or their name and everything else. And now you're wound up doing it because you're not getting the attention that you want, and you're supposed to be a Texas friend, somebody from Texas. Yeah, that's kind of crazy to me, dog.
I will say this: a friend of mine told me this, because I couldn't understand certain things that were happening, and the friend of mine told me, Selena, when people can't have you in the way that they want to have you will forever be their enemy. They will make it known that they will never let it go. They're going to keep on, keep on, keep on, because you didn't give them what they wanted. And when people can't have you the way they want, and they have either rejection issues or some type of abandonment issues, I'm just saying in general, this is what my friend told me. This is the things that people will do. They will go out of their way to try to make your life miserable. You just have to decide, hey, it is what it is. What I can do, I can do. What I can't, I'm just going to leave it alone. Because one thing I will say, life has a funny way of coming back around. And when we not doing, and that goes for all of us, if we not doing the right thing and we doing stuff out of hatred, obsession, or whatever, anything bad, just like with good things, it's always going to come back around. You always reap what you sow. So you got to kind of be careful about what you put out there. what you do to other people, because it will eventually come back to you. And I'm not perfect. The answer's not perfect. Russell's not perfect. None of us are perfect, right? So that's why we have to be very cautious of what we do to other people, because it can and it will come back, and it's just unfortunate that this people can't just let people live and move on. That's kind of unfortunate. But even if they can't, we got to keep doing what we want to do with our channel, whether people like it or not, whether people talking about us, whether they talking about your community wall, what you got on your channel, whatever. Your channel boring. Why you doing all them songs? The AI is fake and all. Whatever people say, that's what they do. And it's like when you sign up for YouTube, this is basically what you sign up for, unfortunately, because you got a lot of unhinged people on here, and that's just God honest truth.
Like I said before, Selena, if I made it if I made it out of Oak Cliff, I ain't worrying about these folk. Like I could take some of this stuff that these people doing. If you notice, I just been ignoring. But I mean, even some of my family members that be in the bushes looking at some of this stuff, they be like, "Yeah, bro, some of these people is weird." And I
They
was like,
are.
"Yes, bro." I said, "This is crazy." You
And
know
I
what I mean?
told you the other day when I was there, I said, boy, my cousins, boy, they be like, what's going on? Like one of my uncles like, Selena, you need me to do something? Like my god cousin, like like hey, we down for whatever. What you need us to do? I'm like, y'all don't understand. This is the internet. Y'all so it's a little different. But real, like your outside people, they don't understand stuff like this. They don't have the the how can I say this? The mindset or they just don't know how to deal with stuff like this. They ready to come to defend you, but it's like, no, you kind of fighting people on the internet. Like it's not nothing, unless you go through YouTube legal, it's nothing really you can do. I mean, people can talk about you. They can stalk you on your internet, on your community wall. They can do all that kind of stuff. Because to me, I don't think, in my opinion, YouTube doesn't make it to where there's actually some consequences behind the stuff that they do.
I,
In
I,
my opinion.
I'm gonna say this too, Selena. And Travis Class, and I'm thinking about that too because I
Hmm.
mean, some of the stuff Selena said, bro, it's all true to me, bro. Because I've been like that, and I just can't get it with some of these folks on here, but they do the same thing every other day. Because what I notice, the same people that keep talking about, I don't be on here all day. I can't do this. I can't do that. But they be the main ones up here gossiping, being messy on the panel. You know what I'm saying? Trying to start something, bring somebody up on the panel, and like tell somebody else, hey, somebody this, somebody that. I just seen a lot of little fake weird stuff on here, bro. And then you don't even gotta be, huh?
Yeah, I'm laughing at you.
You don't even gotta be bothering nobody on this mud, bro. But they go bring your name up from out of nowhere. It could be 2 weeks you ain't talked about nobody, ain't worrying about nobody, and then just people just stirring up stuff. So it's just I might do that too, Travis Classy dog. I'm already doing it with my music, so I can't hear all this cry stuff all day, man. Crying and I can't do it, bro.
Nah,
Yeah.
man, you ain't going nowhere. Forget all that, player. We got your back, pimp. Hey, man, listen, man. If anybody gonna move, it's gonna be some other folks getting up out of here who ain't putting nothing. See, you one of those. See, like you, Selena. We need y'all because see, it's like a sanity of insaneness, and we need to go somewhere that's sane to where we can clear our mind for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
no, man. I mean, hey, man, you built your foundation here. Now, if you want to go out and gravitate to other folks, and yeah, I'm cool with it, man. But nah, man, your foundation is here. Oak Cliff Records, pimp. This is where it started. This is where everybody starts supporting you and everything else, man. Man, let that girl crash out, man, because eventually everybody's seeing what she's doing, and then everybody gonna be like, look, man, come on, man. Man ain't said nothing about you, ain't did nothing, this and that, ooh, wow. Why you keep messing with the dude, man? Leave the man alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna start looking bad on her. Then she's gonna have to try to find something new or somebody else to gravitate to go after them. And it's like I say, a lot of these people they ain't got no content. Nobody wants to deal with them, so they just try to gravitate and go after the certain people that other people gravitate to.
Yeah, see that. I know. I
Uh,
noticed that. I noticed that.
yeah, but Traveling Classic want to come up, so hopefully she can hit the link. I don't know. I know you said my link wasn't working earlier, which
Well, I
is
was
kind of
because you got
crazy.
three. I think it's like three lives up. So I had went to one live and then showing like a black StreamYard link that you can't hit. Then another live up. Then I don't know. I
Oh
gotta start doing
Lord.
it. I gotta start doing it like this, the way you doing it though. But,
Mm-hmm.
but
I do. I got the vertical and the horizontal up.
that's
So
smart. That's smart though.
so I can get other people in
Coming in.
other
Yeah.
areas.
Hey, can you
Um
help this man get his membership started? Because he just only got super chat. I don't know why he ain't got the
well
membership. I don't know how to do that.
yeah, you need to I have to talk to you later about that, Answer when you ready to get it up. But we're gonna have to do it on a shared, like I'm gonna have to do it maybe on a Zoom to show you or whatever, because I kind of work with it until I got it together, because I didn't know what I was doing either when I first started, to be quite honest with you. I asked a few people that I was cool with that was monetized, and they kind of told me a little bit, but I kind of figured it out. But it's like some of that music you could put on memberships once you get it started. Um, Put some of that music on the memberships. On it could be on your highest membership. Like you could put it like $5.99 or $9.99. For if you wanted to put your music up, stuff like that. Um, So like it's not hard once you get into it. But I probably have to, like I said, I have to show you what I'm talking about, because it's kind of hard to show you just talking, if that makes sense.
No, I got you. I got you.
Because I know I'm a visual learner as well, so I have to see what you're saying, showing me like bit by bit how to go through it. The traveling class to hit the link, because she did ask for it. I hope she
Hey,
said she.
answer. Can you
Mhm.
Huh?
do a video to them songs you be making?
Yeah, I'm working on that. Yeah, I'm working on that.
Oh,
How
I'm in that now.
how
That's going
can you
down.
do it? How can you do it on the Suno?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Can
show.
you?
I'm gonna show. I don't want to get these people the sauce, but
Okay.
yeah. You know what I'm
Okay, because
saying?
I thought it was a part of it, but I didn't know. I said, I haven't had a lot of time to actually just look at the stuff. But I said, and I'm gonna be working on that song too, Answer. But I said, when I get some time where I'm just not doing nothing, probably like today, since I ain't gonna be able to go nowhere, it don't look like, since it's still raining. It's still
You know,
raining over there.
nah, it slowed down. It slowed
Oh.
down. But you know what's so cool about that making those videos? I'm gonna tell you how play it is, right?
Mhm.
Say for example, now, some people say they seen Russell, but I ain't never seen Russell off the camera. But say for example, 'cause I know how you look.
Uh-huh.
I can get your avatar and his avatar. You know, of course, y'all see me all the time, my avatar, but I could put all of us in in the music video. You know what I'm saying?
What?
But I'm working on it. I just show y'all better than I can tell you. I'm working on it, man.
Right. That is so nice. Hey, mister. Okay. Yeah, I would love that. Okay, she's back here. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can add her. Traveling. Hey,
Hey y'all.
Traveling.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so I'm like trying to do this whole StreamYard app for the first time to see if this works better, because I noticed when I do it the other way, I
Mhm.
can't like I can hear the host, and then next thing you know, I can't hear the host anymore. And they said that this is supposed to be better. So I hope it is.
Yeah, I can hear you really well.
Okay. Hey
Oh,
Russell. Hey Answer.
What's up,
How you, how
Michelle
you,
Obama?
how you
How
doing,
oh.
y'all
Princess?
doing?
Yes, indeed. Welcome. This is your first time you've been on my platform, so thank you for coming up.
Oh, you're welcome. I wasn't going to come up because I was, this, y'all, the Texas crew. I didn't want to
Oh no,
interrupt the Texas crew.
this is Selena's couch. You're welcome. You're more than
Uh-oh.
welcome to come up.
Child, do I need to lay on the couch? I don't know.
Yeah, just lay on here, girl. What's good? Now I know you got some good advice to give our boy Answer.
Yeah, I was coming to get on Russell just a little bit.
Uh-oh.
I heard what you were telling him, but I kind of feel like, and I get what you're saying, Russell, but I also kind of feel like it's also coming from sometimes we could be a little bit selfish, right? Where maybe we make acquaintances with people and you get used to communicating with them but you have to also let that person make the right decision for themselves. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And so, whether Answer decides to move into another space on YouTube, you can still support him, right? Like that's not gonna stop. You can still hit his panel. Um, I want what's best for him. I want him to be able to grow with what he's doing. In my opinion, he's a really good writer. He
yeah,
really
he is.
is.
He
And the
really is.
fact that I'm okay, Answer, don't get the big head.
Mm-mm.
I'm very impressed with how quickly he writes his songs
Mm-hmm.
and how quickly he puts things together. Um,
I went
it,
I
it
went to school for it.
okay. You got
He
skills.
he ain't Kevin Class. He ain't proved that yet because he ain't
Yeah.
made the jingle for Rudy's Chicken. So
Are
until
you
that
gonna
happens,
well I hope you gift him for that. But for his time. But because we don't do anything for free now. But
I got it. I got
Mm-hmm.
it.
smart business
He
people
I
don't
got it.
always do things for free, right? Like we gotta make our money.
Right.
Um but I want what's best for him. I want him to whatever decision he decides to do. um he has my support. So if he decides to go into another space, I'll see him over there in that other space. And Russell, you can do, all of us can do the same, right?
Right.
So it's not like we would be losing him from the sector technically. It's more about sometimes you have to grow, and you can't stay stagnant if you're trying to grow, and especially with what he's trying to do. So,
Right.
yeah. And then I was just listening to you guys talk. I'm not a content creator on here on this space. I don't really have the time like that to do it. Shout out to the people who do, and shout out to the people who are, doing it in a very professional level and being very creative with their content and not just throwing stuff out there and see what sticks, right? Because you have a lot of people that do that just for monetary purposes, but people who
Right.
actually love what they're doing and have something to actually feed people with the content is really, in my opinion, what it's about. Because at some point, everybody's going to get tired of hearing the same old. You know what I
Right.
mean? So, you know, I'm personally I'm thinking about, diving more into the business space of YouTube. Um, when I came over here, it was, listening to Kwame and stuff, and there's very few people that I listen to as far as content on here, um, for certain reasons. But I think that, but then I'm not always on here. Like you said earlier, if I catch you, I catch you, or I try to catch the replay if I can catch the replay and show my support in that way if I can't catch you live. Um, but I need a little bit more positivity. And I think that sometimes when you're hearing people arguing all the time and going back and forth, it becomes very draining, at least for me. And I'm just speaking for
Right,
myself, not
right.
knocking anybody else who like it, but for myself, it's just not really what I want to do. And in addition to that, I'm more about my mindset and being in business, and I'm very busy.
Mhm.
I need positive vibes
Right.
because that fuels me. Motivation fuels me, not listening to people go back and forth all day long, all night long. And
Right.
it's summertime. It's like, why are people get out?
Right.
It's summertime. The weather is nice. There's beautiful places to go and see, spend time with your family, whatever it is that, makes you happy. If it makes people happy to be online all day long, fine. That's their choice. But for
Mhm.
myself, I just can't do that because I feel like I'm not growing if I listen to grown people argue all day long. I can't do it. But
Mhm.
and I'm too busy to do it. But
Yeah.
yeah, but I do like a few people that I have found to be really kind, even though that you can't really trust anybody over the internet, right?
Okay.
But I if you're kind to me, I'm kind to you. You know
That
what I'm
part.
saying?
Mhm.
So I just like good people. If I
Right,
get a
right.
good vibe from you and I'm watching your content and it's positive and good vibes, cool.
Mhm.
But if it gets to the point where it's just a lot of back and forth and this and that, that's just not really for me. And that's okay,
And traveling class is not good for anybody, and that's why a lot of these people are just they look crazy how they act, because
Well, and if
yeah,
you really think about it, if people really took the time, the amount of time that they take doing all of that, and if they really invested that time into doing other things, you know, it, which would really make their quality of life better. Um, but, people like what they like, and if that's what they want to do, that's, fine. I want to
right.
grow. I'm trying to figure out where's the next piece of property I'm going to purchase, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And other things like that, so I don't really have time to be, worrying about who's doing what and who's saying this and that and the other, I want
Exactly.
to, for the very few people that I've engaged with, I want to give encouragement, you know what I'm saying, for whatever
Mhm.
endeavors that you're trying to do. And if a few super chats to you help you get there, then that's my pleasure. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's just kind of how my mindset is.
I
So
appreciate it.
Russell, I hope you didn't take what I said about answered to heart, but
No,
we gotta let him, go his path, whatever path that may be.
yes,
Mhm.
ma'am. And no, I don't. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. I just felt that uh when it was said that I felt like he wanted to leave because of this one person, and I feel like nah, don't let nobody you know take you away from your base. But I see what you're saying now that you came up here and said it. He got to open up more of his platform because of his success of what he's trying to do, and he's not gonna get all the accolades and success just in this one spot because everybody's not gonna support.
Right.
And
Think of it
yeah, nah,
like this. It's kind of like, a person has a job, right? And they may be considered for a promotion. You know what I'm saying? And they have the qualifications for that promotion. Do you not go for the promotion? Or do you just stay in that job where you're just making the same salary you've been making for years?
Depends. I mean, if I'm making more in salary, if I can make more in salary and stay in the same position,
That's
I'm probably gonna stay there.
no, but I'm saying a promotion, meaning more opportunities, more money,
But yeah, oh yeah,
right?
pretty much. You know,
You're gonna
yeah,
go for
people
that
gonna do that.
promotion, right?
Hmm. Yes,
Exactly.
ma'am.
So kind of think of it that way.
Okay, no, I got you. No, I understand, but like I said, I just took it to where I just felt like this one person, and this situation, and it's just getting crazier and crazier, and I've seen this person just literally do the same thing to other men that you know she wanted to deal with, and when they did the same thing and just gave him the cold shoulder, it's just like she did the same exact same playbook, and I'm like, well, but no, he's talented enough. He can take his show on the road. I just need
Yeah,
that
and I'm
Rudy
not.
Chickens jingle.
Yeah, and what I was saying really didn't have to do with that person that you're speaking of. It had to do more of, and I'm fully aware of that whole situation, but it's more about getting him to get um,
Focus on his craft.
more visibility. I'll say that on the platform, right? And so, in order, I think, for him to do that, he may need to move into another space within YouTube. So, what I'm saying really didn't have anything to do with that person. It's just a
Yes,
matter
ma'am.
of what he needs to do to get to the next level where he wants to do with
Yes,
his
ma'am.
music and what he's doing.
Yes, ma'am. Totally agree. I totally agree.
Yeah,
I am
yeah,
100% agreement. To get to that next level, he has to take his talents out of this sector, and start getting into more spaces where he's more talented, and his art is going to be more respected. So I agree with
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And answer, I hope you don't mind me saying that. Um, but that's just my thought.
Mm-hmm.
He's awfully quiet. It's scaring me.
The answer, you there?
you.
You
Well,
might be
Michelle,
eating.
when Michelle Obama talks, you just got to listen.
He might be back there eating, traveling class.
That
Answer, you there?
or he fell asleep
Yeah,
on
yeah,
me.
yeah. I'm here. My bad.
Oh, okay. Did you hear what she said?
Yeah, I heard everything.
Okay.
I
Okay.
said, I hope you don't mind that I what I said, but
No, no,
um,
you good, man. Like I say, man, I've been just ignoring the mess, man. It just these people want my attention so bad. So that's all it is. So the things that I've been doing with my channel and how I'm changing things around, I'm gonna just go keep pushing forward, bro. That's all. That's all it would. That's what's up for me right now. So it is what it is.
So,
yeah,
guys, let me say this before I forget. I want you guys to look in the back chat. Don't say anything. So, just try to write that down, if you can. I don't know if you can wherever you are, but that's another channel of mine that I'm doing, and I wish I could give everybody my channel, but I have to.
okay,
I'm trying not. I don't want certain things over there or people over there. So
Put your number in the back chat, Bama. Put your number in the back chat.
it's
I
back
got it.
there.
I got it, Selena.
Okay. So I think that's the handle name.
Okay,
Just make sure, but it got the three T's in there. So that's all I'm gonna say.
okay, I got it.
Mhm. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Thank you.
because I gotta be careful because I'm kind of like the answer. I want to do something different, but I don't want certain things and people over there. So you gotta sometimes, just like be kind of secretive on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. Well, it's kind
Hmm.
of, in a sense, sad because Russell, I was just kind of reflecting on that one conversation that you and I had on Answers panel way back when, right? it's kind of sad because there's so many people on here that have so many things that they actually can offer people, knowledge, advice, and you don't feel free or comfortable enough to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying over here, which is really a shame, because the beef and everything kind of takes over everything.
Yeah.
So it's a little sad to me, but you know.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this, traveling class. You might not look at it this way,
Hmm.
but the sector, like I said earlier, that we're surrounded by, it whether we all the way in it or just go to certain chats, certain people chats,
Hmm.
this is actually a beef sector. It's not
I
like,
know.
but it's not as bad as maybe some of the other sectors like Mo3 and the rest of them, but it's still considered a beef sector. So you're not going to get a lot of the let's just have fun, kumbaya, let's just come up here and talk it without it actually being content for someone to react to, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've always seen myself on the outskirts, but somehow I still keep being pulled in.
Hmm.
So as much as you try, like the answer is trying to do, you still somebody's still going to say your name. They're still going to bring you up. They're still going to do whatever to pull you back in. So you have to just, like I told him, and I tell myself, just stay focused on what you want to do. And like I say, sometimes you can find other ways. Like I was telling you about looking at the back chat, because you can find other ways to move around. You just got to be smart with it, and you can't be talking too much.
Yeah.
And like I told them before, being too nice gets you nowhere, especially on here.
Mm.
I'm not too nice in real life, let alone I definitely don't need to be on here. So, because these are some people, like I said, you can't reach them, you can't get to them. They on the internet, they on the phone, and a lot of the times they just doing a lot of just talking, yapping at the mouth, you know, and they try to make your life a little irritating a little bit, because they get a tickle, they tickle pink, when they can get some type of reaction from you, whether it's a reaction or you being reactive.
Hmm. Yeah.
So it's kind of sad, but it is the way it is. You just have to move smart. Mr. Try said, just have to find a way to block it out and ignore them. Yeah, it's easier said than done, but it has to be. You have to try to do it, because if not, like I was telling somebody, you're gonna be frustrated all the time. Like, okay, why? Why did you have to bring? Why did you have to? I'm not bothering you. I'm not. I'm over here doing my own. Why? Just why? But there's no answer to it besides, well, you're on the internet and people can react to your content. Yeah, 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 yeah. That kind of thing. That's the only thing you're gonna get, because they gotta find a reason to make
Mm.
themselves not look like an obsessive freak.
Yeah.
So, but that's just what they do.
I'm planning to spend my time a little bit in other places. I've been
Right.
kind of not being in certain creators chats as much as I used to be, um, for certain reasons. Not that they're necessarily doing anything wrong. It's just that, sometimes you have to kind of make some changes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not on here a lot. I don't think I am, but when I do, sometimes it's in the morning. I'll listen to Kwame before I start my day,
Mm-hmm.
or whoever's on. Usually I listen to Answer to find out what he's releasing as far as his music and your channel. But I'm planning to kind of move over an area of really my expertise, which is
Right.
business, you know what I'm saying, and kind of go over on that side. And no, I'm not trying to be a content creator. I'm not. But
Yeah.
as far as like getting information and sharing information and things like that, I think I'm more valuable on that side, that space of YouTube.
And then
Can you
too, Travis. Oh, go ahead.
can you sub up to my channel too, please, Traveling Cash?
I thought I am.
No, no, no. You're not. You're not. You do. I need to give you the name of my my YouTube channel?
You-
Russell,
He
I
ain't
am.
gonna do no content.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, I'm sure.
All it is no teeth, all gums, talking she. That's the name of it.
You was
He's
retarded.
so crazy.
But y'all, I gotta get over here. I done been over here long enough. You know this not like me to be up here for no 3 hours. This is just overdone for me. But I had a great time up here with you guys. We really talked about a lot of mirage of different things. So I appreciate you so much.
It was a great
Um
live. Thank you for
yeah,
having me up.
and thank you for your support. Like I said, I know I said it earlier, but I really it really stands out to me when other women support other women, you know, especially you kind of know you a well-versed woman. You've traveled around the world, you've dealt with business people, you've dealt with a lot of different people. So you
Mm.
can read people pretty well. I'm
Oh
in my belief. I don't know you, but you know what's real and what's not.
yeah,
You
I
know
do.
when okay. So there's no more to go into that, but I will
Mm-mm.
say you have shown me nothing but love, and you don't come across as fickle to me. To me, if I was to say something that you was like, well, Selena, that was a little offensive, you know, to me, you would be like, hey, Miss Selena, can you drop the link? And we'll have a talk like a woman to woman
No,
conversation.
it would actually be private behind the scenes.
Oh,
Everybody
okay.
else don't need to know about it. If you got an
Yeah, but
issue.
I'm just saying if it was something that was out there, like
Yeah,
say
I
for instance,
got you.
if
Yeah,
yeah, you know,
absolutely.
see a lot of times you'll get some people, you know, they may and they take it personal where it's like, no, I'm just bringing this into your attention. Now, if there's an issue with it, you're welcome to come up and let's discuss it because
Hmm.
it was in the public forum, you know, kind of
Yeah.
situation, not behind the scenes. But anyway, I say that because you'll have so many different people, they'll have issues with you, and you're just like, why couldn't you, when I offered the link, why you just couldn't just say that? Like that's the kind of stuff that I get upset about with some, especially with women, other women content creators or just women subscribers or whatever. They just I don't know. We something else. We already is difficult to deal with sometimes because most of us be trying to compete with each other. I put my picture up, then next you putting your picture up. You know,
And
doing
you
all
know
this.
what? And that stuff be crazy because it makes no
Yeah,
sense.
it's like, girl, just be you and let me be
Right.
me.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
so I think when I see other women supporting other women, not just me, but if you supporting the other woman, that to me that's a blessing. Because, like I said, we're so busy competing or so busy, you know, trying to just take the shot off another person. It's just like it's not that serious. But then we also, on the other hand, we know what we see when we see it, right? Traveling class.
Yeah.
If
Oh
it's
yeah. Oh
something we can
yeah.
pick up,
I be
we might not
clocking
yeah,
it.
we might not say nothing about it then, or we
Yeah.
might say something to our friend, or hey, you might need to watch that over
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
But we know what we see, okay? But shout out to you, shout out to Juicy Fruit, all the women in the chat that support me, that has really just been a blessing to me. I hope that I can keep being a blessing to you guys and even the men. I wish all of my men a happy Father's Day. You know who you are. If you're not a father, you one day will be. So happy Father's Day to you as well. Uh Traveling Classy, are you going out of town for Father's Day? Or
I'm
you
actually, you know what? I flew out earlier this morning. I caught the red eye. I have to
Mhm.
bring my baby girl back. Her birthday is tomorrow, and
Oh,
then
happy
she's spending
birthday.
Father's Day with her dad.
Uh-huh.
So I'm a
Okay.
little jet lagged, but yeah. So yeah,
Well, shout
she's
out to
she's gonna hang
her.
out with her dad. Hmm.
Thank you. I'm happy that she was able to get to her father because it's nothing like having a father in your life, especially a good father, or a father that at least tries to be as best as he can be. That's a blessing. So, the answer, happy Father's Day, my friend. And I hope you have a great Father's Day with your little loved one, your babies, and that y'all have a good time Sunday. Hopefully, it is not raining in Texas. I don't know what's going on with all of this rain, but hopefully it will let up on Father's Day for you, my friend, and everybody else that's in the chat. Happy Father's Day to you guys too. But that's any last words before I get off of here?
Nope. I hope everybody have a great weekend.
You too, sweetie. Thank you so much, and thank you
Thank
and you're
you.
always welcome on my platform.
All right. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right.
Well, bye now.
Bye. The answer, wake up, my friend. It's time. It's time to go. I will see you later. And like I said again, happy Father's Day. Thank you. Oh, you just got your notification, Orlando. Happy Father's Day. Um, hopefully I'll get to speak with you, but if not, happy Father's Day. Answer. You keep doing what you're doing, and I got your back. You got my support as well. So shout out to you and Russell for coming up as well. I really appreciate you guys so much. And Andre. Andre was another guest of mine. And Amber. Amber came up. So shout out to Amber as well. The answer, you there? I'm about to go. I don't know what he probably on the phone. The answer, I'm about to go. He probably on the phone, but I'm finna end this live, y'all. You said I don't have kids, but thanks anyway. Okay, well, you will one day. Thank you so much, Riders, and shout out to you, Riders. You guys check Riders out. Not enough people go and check Riders out. I know sometimes I be, I'm busy during the week. Hey, Cutting Edge. Thank you. I'm busy during the week, but sometimes I try to catch her live as well as Taryn live. And they need to get a little bit more support than they get. So they talk about a lot of different subjects as well. So let's go and support. And also Cutting Edge. She has the best music out there. Shout out to Cutting Edge. Y'all support Cutting Edge. Well, yeah, he told me about that, so I ain't gonna say that. we we gotta be careful, Cutting Edge. I'm sorry. But I will talk to you guys later. I guess when the answer probably sleep, honey. This weather just makes you sleepy. But I'm about to get out and shake a tail feather. I don't like this. But I'll talk to y'all later. Hopefully the rain will go away. Thank you, Mr. Mr. Trying to figure it out. Thank you. Oh, is that Tim? Thank you, Tim, for coming through. Thank you so much. You stay safe as well. Guys, I will talk to you later. And I'm out. Bye.